Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in the air, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done. 10,000 hands in the air, have you ever seen? Work 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, do you ever dream? They in the red, but my stalk is green. Crowd like I reached the clouds, all off a beam. Dreams on lucid, films on Lucas. Sound on surround, and the crowd on stupid. Who that chick Dion? That's Dion on Clueless. You circling around the money, sitting in a cubic car. Field of dreams, they said I'm too corny. Funny, I got their ears all on me. Fears all gone, and my peers all wrong. So keep your 2 cents in every phrase y'all coining. That's just common sense, all the hating, I honored it. I don't leap, I quantum it. I don't answer, I problem it. I just drop shit while they asking what a colonic is. Pinky, you know what I'm pondering? Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. Not everybody lives, but everybody dies. So while I'm in your head, I'm shooting for the sky. Landing on the moon, walking on the sun. Taking over the game, get it back when we done. I'll get it back when we done.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans, stand up. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday, resting and relaxing. The Dallas Cowboys do not have practice today, but we will recap yesterday's practice, also Brian Schottenheimer's interview, because we have a lot to talk about. But I do see that a lot of you already see the thumbnail, right? Now, we're going to walk this down because some of you might need to get caught up because you're questioning and DMing like, Tuck, what's going on? Tuck, what's going on, right? What's really going on, right? I'm going to walk you back and explain how this story all goes, right? Now, you guys know Friday was a very emotional day. Micah Parsons was doing this, and there's kind of chaos, right? We hit 20,000. Salute to all you guys who are subscribed to the channel, right? And it was a long day, right? But after that, I kept getting messages like, "Yo, Tuck, AOC." Well, let's revert back. What do we want to call him, right? Do we want to call him Dak Attack? Do we want to call him Clint Wolf? Because I'm Jay Tuck. That's short for my name, Jordan Tucker. Rome is short for Jerome. You have John G, which is short for DMV. You have Will Steele, which is short for William. You have Law, which is short for Lawrence, right? So Mark Holmes, right? Okoye. We don't have to masquerade behind names and identities because what you see is what you get. I don't have to masquerade. The J Tuck that you guys see on camera is the same J Tuck you're going to see off camera, you know? But whatever you guys want to call him. Let's call him Dak Attack, right? Let's call him Dak Attack. All right. So I was minding my business, and a lot of people were messaging me in the comments, credible show, credible video, man, you kept it real, we appreciate you, Tuck, this and that, right? But then there were some people who was like, yo, Dak Attack, right? Because he's a fan of Dak, and he was protecting Dak, so he built a channel protecting Dak, was calling you out. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm not even worried about it. I didn't even watch it. But then it started like multiple people were texting me and DMing like, yo, you hear what Dak Attack said about it? I'm like, what did I do? What have I do? I haven't mentioned that man's name since March, damn near. Actually, it was April 21st to be exact. All right. So I go watch the video, and then this is some of what I hear.
Parsons getting paid, but he needs to stop hanging with dicks. He's making.
I was like, nah, this was a bad move.
Fuck all that.
This was a bad move. In the real world, this is a bad move. Tierra said, bro was happy as hell after Diggs and Micah interview, talk about some stand up and fight back. Exactly. Now, your goofy ass talk about some stand up and fight back. Your goofy ass over there mad with your vagina hurting because one of your buddies about to get traded. You gonna have one less Cowboy player retweeting your shit now, huh?
So that was part of it, and we'll get to some other stuff, right? But before I walk this, because I'm telling you guys right now, Cowboys Nation, I'm about to drag this dog out in the middle of the street and just shoot him publicly, right? You know what I'm saying? But tell me if I am wrong for a man saying my vagina hurts and all sorts of stuff like that, for me to not respond and defend my name. Now, here's what I'm going to do, Cowboys Nation. I could match that energy, right? I could call him P word and all sorts of stuff. I can match that aggression, right? I could do it right now. We could go back and forth all day with that aggression, use some wrong. I can't say the F word no more because my niece said, Uncle Tuck, you're cussing too much. So I could go and match that aggression, right? But here's why I am not going to match that aggression. One, Cowboys Nation, because I am the bigger man, right? But I'm not going to match that aggression for this reason. The first time me and him had a real interaction, all right, it was Ray Ray from Ray Ray's podcast. Salute to Ray Ray, right? Dak Attack was shooting shots at me, Law, Big Game James, Boss Cowboy, all the Dallas Cowboys content creators. And I constantly asked him on Twitter, who are you talking to? Because I never even spoken to this kid, man, I'm not sure how old he is, like little, you know what I'm saying? I've never spoken to him a day in my life, right? So I kept asking, like, bro, I've never even mentioned you. I haven't talked to you. I ain't did no shows about you, nothing. So are you talking to me? And he responds, I'm talking to all y'all. So I said, okay, cool, right? So then I make a video on Twitter saying, hey, bro, I don't know you. I never spoken to you. I don't watch your content or whatever, bro. Just leave me out of it, right? You know what I'm saying? I leave me out of it, right? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, yeah, Kelvin, you remember. Okay, cool. Kelvin remembers. He called us all gatekeepers, right? Which I've never gate-kept anybody in my life. I am actually anti-gatekeeper, right? So I made a video like, hey, bro, just leave me out of it. Leave me out of this. Boom, boom, boom. So then Ray Ray calls me, salute to Ray Ray, and was like, hey, yo, bro, I think it's a big misunderstanding. I think he's really talking to Boss. He's frustrated with Boss and this and that, right? It's not really about you. It's about them on the final word. And I said, okay, bro, like I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But he said all of y'all and I was in the thread. So I assumed he was talking about me too. So out of respect to Ray Ray, I deleted the video off of Twitter. Like, all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? Shit, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I asked who was he talking to. He said all of y'all. I thought he was talking to me. No harm, no foul, right? Then he's like, yo, well, actually, I have Dak Attack calling me right now. Do you want to talk to him? Right? I said, yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? No problem. Dak Attack gets on the phone, and Ray Ray is like, yo, Tuck, I got Dak Attack on the phone. Here's my response. Hey, bro, what's going on with you? It was, you, Jasmine, you, blah, 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 blah. I'm from South Dallas. If you ever come to my city again, I can get you taken care of, bro. Don't you ever disrespect me. Don't you ever come up to my city. Don't you ever beating on his chest like King Kong. So I politely asked Ray Ray, yo, who is he talking to? You know what I'm saying? Is he talking to me? And he said, yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. And I said, he's talking to me. Okay. Well, in that case, he saw a side of Tuck that a lot of people don't see no more. I told him to SMD plural times on the phone. I told him I would be in Dallas that Friday for the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. I would be solo dolo, Gucci down to the floor. And if you feel some type of way about it, jump, bro. Jump. I'm solo dolo out there. If you feel some type of way about me being in your city and you're threatening me to never come to your city ever again, then jump when I'm in your city, right? But then once I matched the energy, it was, oh man, Tuck, I'm just playing, man. You know, it was just I'm just tired of people like, you know, they're trying to they're accusing me of, you know, buying views and stuff. They're accusing me of all. I said, hey, bro, I get what people do, right? I get it all the time if they're accusing you, but I never accuse you of anything. I've never said 2 words about you, right? So then what does he do? He runs on his YouTube channel and says, hey, man, I talked to Tuck. Everything is cool, right? You know, he followed me back on Twitter. It's not about Tuck. It's about Boss. They were wanting to set up some live show that me and him did during the weekend I was there. I was like, no, I'm cool with that, right? But just do your stuff and just leave me out of it, right? I want you guys to really get that in your head that Tuck is saying, just leave me out of it, right? Okay, cool. So that was probably what, back with the Jake Paul Tyson fight when we played the Houston Texans and we lost, right? I was in Dallas for that game, right? So it was kind of quiet. But then what happened? If you watch Stranger Things, and I'm finishing season 3 of Stranger Things, right? We all saw what happened in front of our face, right? Law got this little small Demogorgon. When all of us was saying, hey, kill it. Hey, kill it, bro. Kill that Demogorgon before it grows. And Law, instead of listening to us, he took that Demogorgon, salute to all my Stranger Things fans out there, and he took it home. And Law started feeding it, watering it, right? Taking care of it, giving it sun. And that Demogorgon started to grow, right? Now, even when him and Law was doing their content together, I still stayed silent, right? And Law is just feeding this Demogorgon. Right? I still stayed silent. I was like, hey, bro, like, out of respect to Law, right? He's going to do it. As I told you guys, he was the alternate for the Cowboys Collective. It was supposed to be me, Law, Foots, and Mike Fisher, right? Mike Fisher can't do it. They brought in Dak Attack. I said, no, I'm out. They reached out to Rome. Rome said, no, I'm out. The rest is history. But Law kept watering this Demogorgon till eventually the shit broke out the cage and ate Law's cat. You know what I'm saying? And ate Law's cat, right? So now we have this Demogorgon that Law done watered running all the way around, right? Eating, tearing up stuff, right? Now, even back then in March, right? I'm gonna show you guys this. Hold on, let me pull this up, right? Even back in March, where I made the video exposing who he really was, I did not put this out, right, directly. I hid it behind some draft content, right? It was Dallas Cowboys can afford to pass on these draft weapons, right? And that is where I addressed them, right? That is where I addressed him. I buried it in between all of that, right? I buried it in between. And I heard people saying he's streaming my shit right now. Cool, bro. I want your viewers to get this too as well. You might want to click off though. I'm saying if you stream AOC, Dak Attack, Clint, if you're streaming this right now, bro, you might want to click off because it's about to get bad. All right, cool, right? So even when I exposed him in this video, I didn't do it directly, right? I hit it in some draft stuff, right? Because all I wanted to do is just send a warning shot to just leave me alone. So I, right past his eardrum, right? I trumped that boy, right? Just leave me alone. And after the video, I said, bro, just leave me out of it, right? Right? Now, I'm not sure if he got the message, but I think he did. I think he heard that loud and clear. Well, Tuck, how do you know he got that message loud and clear? Well, what was that video really exposing? The video was really exposing he ain't no football guy, dog. He ain't no football guy, dog, at all. He's not a football guy at all. He is the mobile messiah. He is a guy who had a YouTube channel with mobile gaming about wizards and fairies and all, and whatever you're into, right? I'm not knocking you. He was the mobile messiah, Clint Wolf, right? This ain't me. This is not AI. This ain't AI. This is him, right? Right? Also, in that video, I also explained and showed and asked the chat, does this look like a Dallas Cowboys fan? Y'all don't see not a lick of Dallas Cowboys memorabilia up. That is why he puts up the green screen. I see some DuckTales. I see some Civil War. I see a little cute little map, right? I don't see no Dallas Cowboys shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me show y'all his background in his man cave versus mine. Right? You know what I'm saying? I got Cowboys cards, Cowboys helmets, I got autograph shit, I got fucking Bobby Bowden shit, you know, I got Funko Pops, you know what I'm saying? I got Cowboys shit in my Cowboys cave because I'm a Cowboys fan. This don't look. But even with that, y'all, at the end of the video after exposing him, I said, hey, bro, just leave me alone, right? Leave me, get your money, do your clickbaiting content, right? I will never stop another man on how they feed their family, bro. Just leave J Tuck out of it. But yo, Tuck, did he get the message? Yeah, I think so. I think he heard that, psst, right? But he kept playing with me when I told him repeatedly, stop. Now it's time to move my sights a little bit to the right. All right. Tilt up a little bit and let's aim for the fucking head. All right. So what am I talking about? You're the mobile messiah. You got ran out of your YouTube community by pulling the same bullshit. So what happened was he was doing all this mobile gaming stuff, causing issues, and the community outs him as a content creator. It's all there on Reddit 2 years ago, right? So they said enough's enough, all right? Then eventually what happened once they outed him, he found a new place to leech off him. Now he's in Dallas. He says he's a Mavs fan, but he started a Wemby channel. Like, what does a Mavs fan start a Wemby channel for? That's like me starting the Eagles channel. He started a Wemby channel, that flopped, so he deleted that, right? So then he comes over to the Cowboys space and he finds a new identity and he starts growing. He does well with his content. I'm not going to take that away from him, right? But he was trying to hide who he really was. And this, bro, is where you might want to click off and maybe end your stream. Because back then, I exposed him. I crossed his ear, right? So, Cowboys Nation asked me today, right? When you go to his channel now, the Clint Wolf shit, there's deleted videos. Hold on, let me get this off the screen. Hold on. Now, when you go to the channel, it's deleted videos. Now, when you go to his channel, Clint Wolf Gaming, he has 33,000 subscribers, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos now. Did Tuck make you delete them videos? Did old mean Tuck make you delete them videos, bro? Did I do that? Did I make you delete your Instagram? Because when I go to Instagram right now and type in Clint Wolf, it's gone. So now you want to start talking about Marvel Rivals, which is a fun game. My kids play this game. Maybe they'll subscribe to your channel. But why did you take all the Mobile Messiah stuff down now? Why did you take Guardian Tales down now? Why did you take these videos? Why did you take these videos down now? Why'd you remove them? Why did you remove them, right? Why did you remove them? Now, I know a lot of people saying this is childish. Oh, no, it's not childish, because we're going to get to the Cowboys part of it, too. Just wait. I'm just walking y'all, right? So why did you delete the videos? Because you are trying to hide who you really are. When I've been saying, just be who you are, bro. But who you are was a mobile messiah. You acted up in that community. They stopped messing with you. Your views fell off a cliff, and you found somewhere else to come to. That's what you did. That's what you did. This don't look like someone who's grew up a lifelong Dallas Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Now, a lot of people are saying, okay, right? Even with that, I wasn't even trying to hurt nobody. Get your money, bro. But this is what he had to say about the whole Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons situation. All right, let's listen to it. All right.
Parsons getting paid, but he needs to stop hanging with Diggs. He's making himself.
I'll sit up here and just try to make Jerry hate content all day. I'm about to show the role that y'all played in this, bro.
Exactly.
Shit.
So he's saying that we played a role in this. Okay.
If we lose to the Eagles, it's your fault.
If we lose to the Eagles, it's our fault.
Dividing the fan base. Just saying.
Nah, real talk. Real talk, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I'm not about to keep letting these dudes act like you encourage a player to do some bullshit. The player do some bullshit, and the Joneses react, and the Joneses are the bad guy. Shut your bitch ass up.
Ooh, that's to me? You talking to me?
Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to shut my ass up and let somebody else talk and get back to my job. But
this is this part.
I'm going to rock it out.
Exactly. Look, Tierra, exactly. That's the shit I'm talking about, Tierra. And y'all seen my reaction to the interview. I said, before I actually seen the interview, I was like, man, you can't get mad at what they said. I mean, they have a right to stand up for themselves. But then I actually watched it. I was like, nah, this was a bad move. Professionally speaking.
All right.
This was a bad move.
So he is saying that I'm encouraging Trayvon Diggs to speak out, and that Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons should not have spoken out against the front office, right? And here's the thing. I'm all open to disagreements. We are never going to agree as a community. So if you say, you know what, I think they should just shut up, be quiet, and just let it blow over, I would hear that argument. But Cowboys Nation, I'm not going to hear it from you, Dak Attack, AOC, Clint Wolfman, whatever you want to be right now. Well, Tuck, why not? Why don't you want to hear that from Clint? All right. Well, hey, Clint, since you're streaming right now, you like wizards and fairies. They call me the draft wizard. Let me do some of my magic, right? Y'all ready? Alice Shazam. Whoa, Tuck, where are we? Wait, where did you take us? You are now in April 2025 pre-draft. Well, Tuck, why would you bring all of your viewers back to April 2025 pre-draft with your wizard wand? Because I want to show you something, right? We remember in April, he and Law Nation was going to have a live draft show together in Dallas. Why? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't me, right? He was going to have a live draft show in Dallas with Law Nation. But something happened, right? And I'm not going to blame one side or the other because I wasn't there. But there was a disagreement with the business. There was a disagreement with the liquor license. You did not like how things was being handled. You felt like they were treating you unfairly when it comes to your cut and to your money, right? So instead of keeping everything private and trying to deal with things behind the scenes like a man, what did he do, chat? What did he do, chat? What did he do? He went publicly on his platform, on his YouTube channel, and he started exposing text. He started exposing the business side of it. He wanted to explain his side of it and defend his case. He even threatened to ruin Law Nation's marriage because he was so frustrated over how business was going when it came to that draft show. So he went public over a few little funky ass $1,000, right? Maybe. He went public. He pulled up texts. He threatened to expose Law to his wife about his marriage. He wanted to say his side. He was calling out the manager of the club. He was asking Law and disrespecting all these people that Law was bringing in. He used his platform to go public and state his frustrations, his side, and what was going on. He got ugly. But now when there's millions in stake, you just want him to shut up and just take it. Oh yeah, Camo, go watch that video that I posted. He threatened to tell Law's wife that he had a mistress, all because he was upset over a draft show. All over a draft. He was willing to ruin a man's family over a draft show. An NFL draft show when you can't even cover the draft in the first place, dog. You should have just been happy to be there and be arm candy for Law. That's all you had to do, was just be arm candy for Law. No one's coming to you for draft content, bro. But you threatened to ruin it, but you use your platform. You use your voice. But now, when Trayvon and Micah are feeling disrespected, when the players are feeling disrespected, they speak up, and now they're supposed to stay silent. I know you was a frat dog. Oh, talking out the side of your neck. Oh, talking out the side of your neck. Oh. Don't ask Micah and Trayvon to do some shit that you wasn't going to do. Why couldn't you just keep it G and keep it behind the scenes, right? Why couldn't you just... No, you had to go to your platform because you was frustrated. You was tired, right? You felt like you were being mistreated. So you use your YouTube and your platform in front of your viewers to state your side. Oh, talking out the side of your neck. Oh, talking out the side of your neck. Don't ask these players to do some shit that you won't even do. Oh, and I'll expose Law. I wonder if his wife know. I wonder if his wife knows what he's doing when he's out. You was ready to ruin a marriage, bro, over a draft show. Crazy. That is so hypocritical of you, all right? But y'all know J Tuck, I'm fair, all right? Let's say J Tuck, little old me, right? Little old YouTuber, right? I do have the cachet. I do have the influence that I can talk Micah and Trayvon into rebelling versus the front office. That's the credit he wants to. If this was my fault, right? This was all my fault. All right, Cowboys Nation. I told you we gonna air this dog out in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? It's all my fault that Trayvon and Micah are having these conversations. All right. Now, normally I do not do this, but I got clearance, you know what I'm saying? And I cut everything up, right? It is my fault that Micah Parsons went to the front office and demanded a trade. That is what he's trying to expose me of doing, right? This is all my fault. I started this, right? Cowboys Nation. This is Thursday night, 11:23 p.m. Central. Here is my message to Micah Parsons. You ain't got to say much, and I won't say nothing, but is this fixable, or are we past the point, bro? Past that point, bro. That is me messaging Micah Parsons at 11:23 p.m. Tuck, what are you doing? Tuck, what are you doing? Well, I'm going to tell you what I was doing. I knew what was going to happen Friday. I saw everything unfold in real time. I knew what was going to happen Friday, and me, being the real Dallas Cowboys fan that loves this team, that bleeds this team, that everyone sees front line at lot 10 at my tailgate spot, me who is a hard hitter, number 276, me who cares about this fan base, me who has cowboy things, and this is just one man cave. My real man cave's out there. This is the studio, right? I was trying, little old me, to throw a last-minute Hail Mary to see was there anything I could do to possibly stop this. Me, the Dallas Cowboy fan, because I bleed it, right? Even in Kansas City, I threw a Hail Mary to Micah to see if I could even try to stop it. I don't know. I don't know, right? I didn't know if it was going to happen. I didn't know what was going to work, right? But at least I said before I went to bed, Tuck, let's try it to see if there's anything you could do to possibly put this fire that is going to come out starting tomorrow. I tried, Cowboys Nation. Does this look like someone who's trying to engage or encourage Micah? This is the night before. This is the night before. You ain't got to say much, and I won't say nothing, but is this fixable? Are we past that point, bro? Are we past it? Or can we, is this, read it. Is this fixable? Is this fixable, bro? Is this fixable? Can I fix it? Is there anything we can do to fix this before it happens? This is me doing the work. This is me doing the work, trying to see if I could fix it before I went to bed. It didn't work. It did not work, but I tried. Just like Boss said, I tried to fix it. I tried to fix it. When I was talking to the boss about it, I didn't want it to get out. I was trying to stop it if I could. Didn't think I probably could, right? So then when I woke up and I saw the response that I'm not going to air out publicly, I said, well, oh shit, I tried. I said, oh shit, well, here we go. I tried. But for you to go on your platform and accuse me of the reason this is happening, you out your fucking mind, bro. Yeah. So, and someone just posted in the chat, right? Someone just posted it in the chat. Don't play victim. No, sir. This was your tweet. Y'all are obviously obsessed with me, and it's hilarious. Jay Tuck your coochie. Can't wait to see what you and the Sisters of Traveling Pants put together, bro. That's what he said about me today. I ain't say nothing about him at all. So, Tuck, why are you doing this? Do y'all not see this man just calling me coochie? Now, when I was in the city, I wasn't coochie. It was, I talked to Tuck and we're friends. I talked to Tuck and we're friends. I talked to Tuck and we're cool now. I talked to Tuck and we're cool now. We're actually going to do some content. No, we're not. No, we're not. Ever. So I'm going to slide you before that happens first. But so don't say, well, Tuck, why are you doing this? I was minding my business on a Sunday. But once again, bro, you are breaking the cardinal rule. Just leave me out of this. That's all I'm asking. But you constantly keep playing, right? So here's how we're going to deal with the mobile Messiah, Clint Wolf, Deck Attack, AOC, whatever y'all want to call this cornball, right? This is how we're going to handle this, Cowboys Nation. I pray to God he ain't turn off that shrink. This is where it gets fun. This is where it gets really fun. All right? Y'all ready? I'm not going to respond to no respond video. I'm done with you after today. You can send the tweets and everything. It's cool. Here's where I'm going to leave it at. I have $5,000 of cash on me right now. It's in my bank account. I have $5,000 right now. 5,000. Type in the chat. 5K. Tuck 5K. Since you are the fastest growing YouTuber, since you are one of the ones that do the most views, since you are that guy in our space, I have $5,000. You should be able to match $5,000. We'll put it in a neutral location. You're not going to come on my show, right? You're not going to let me on your show because you think I want your viewers. I don't. I don't, right? $5,000. You match it. We'll go on a neutral channel and we will talk football. We'll let the chat ask questions. If you want to be Cowboys related, I'll let you pick what the topics are. We will go on a neutral channel and talk football. And winner will take all. No, boss. I'm not taking it down to $500. He is the fastest growing YouTuber out there in our community, according to him. He gets the most views, according to him. If you are the fastest growing, most view gettingest YouTuber in the community and you ain't got 5 bands, you doing something wrong. If you are the fastest growing and everybody's jealous and obsessed with you and everybody's talking about you and you do the numbers and you do this and you do that, okay, bro, get your money. You should have 5 bands right now. You should have 5 bands right now. So 5 bands, I'll put up my 5. You put up your 5. We can do it in studio. We can do it StreamYard. We can do it OBS. We can do it however you are comfortable, bro. Because here's the difference of CFO game. Here's the difference of Boss Cowboys Community. Here's the difference of Sky's community, Vox's community. Here's the difference between Rome and DMV's community and Law's community. When people call me out, When people call me out, I pull up, send the link. I pull up, send the link. I pull up. When Lord Brunson and me and him was going back and forth, he sent the link. I went on the show, right? If me and Boss has a disagreement, he sends the link. I jump on the show. Y'all don't ever have to worry. Y'all don't ever have to worry about Tuck being a coward and not stepping to the challenge when it comes to football conversations. Y'all ever watched the movie Scary Movie? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? $5,000. You match it. We're going to neutral channel. If you want to have some time to prepare, I'll give you 3 months because I know you don't know about a 3-man front, 5-man front. You don't know nothing about a mirror step. You don't know nothing about a catch leg and a drive foot. You don't know nothing about a T-step. You don't know nothing about cover 3. You don't know nothing about a flood concept. You can't talk mesh. You don't know cover 1 robber from cover 1 rat, right? You don't know what cover 2 is. You don't know Yankee concepts. You don't know a tear motion. You don't fucking know football to fuck with me on anything football related. But I will give you time to prepare. Halloween? How much you need? How long you need? How long you need? If he's streaming right now, somebody go to the chat and ask him how long does he need to be able to talk football with Jay Tuck for 10 bands? How long does he need? I could go right now. You're live. I can go right now if you wanted to. How long do you need, bro? How long do you need? Tell me. I'm a fair guy. I'm fair as hell. I'm fair as hell. I'm fair as hell. I'm really a fair guy. How long do you need to learn the game of football to sit toe-to-toe with me and win $10,000? Now, I know $10,000 would mean a lot to you because I know where you used to work. I ain't gonna put all that out there. I pulled your files. I know where you used to work. And I hear in the chat you're talking about my wife. That's cool stories, bro. But you won't do it directly to me. Talk about my wife. My wife has 2 fucking doctorates. My wife is at work right now on a fucking Sunday getting it back. My wife has got a fucking villa purchased for her out in Cabo 3 weeks ago, all off of me talking football. My wife is getting ready to go see Backstreet Boys in Vegas here next week because of me talking football, right? My kids are going to college off me talking to football. My daughter is studying abroad off me talking football. I hit Vegas whenever I want, all off talking football. I've been to Dubai, the Maldives, all off of talking football, right? I get players respect that they talk to me directly, all off of football. I don't have to get in arms buddy length with the brothers. You got to go through the brothers. You got to go to somebody who knows somebody, knows somebody, knows somebody, knows somebody, knows somebody, who knows somebody to get your information. I go directly to the source, dog. Salute to TP. Love TP, man. That's my dog. I ain't got to go directly to TP. I ain't got to talk to the brothers, the mothers, the ugly uncles, unkies. I ain't got to do all that. I go directly to the source, dog. Your boy is qualified. Your boy qualified. So I get it, right? If you want to talk about my wife, but see, here's the difference between you and me. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide at all. At all. I ain't got nothing to hide at all. Here's my Instagram. Here's my Instagram. Hold on, let me move this. Here's my Instagram. I ain't got to delete my shit. My shit's still up. I ain't got to delete. There's me interviewing Tyler Booker, our first round draft pick at the draft, some shit you'll never do. There's me interviewing Travis Hunter. There's Ashton Genty, some shit you'll never do. All right. Oh, this is the one that got him mad, though. This what got him mad, Cowboys Nation. Micah responded to me. That's going to be one less player to respond to your tweets. Oh, right. I ain't got to hide. There's me and my family at Vegas, right? My boys. Took my boys. My boys stayed at Aria. Have you been to Aria? Here's my kids at Aria. Here's me and my mom at the Sphere doing whatever you want because their father, their son can talk football. Right? Sports betting content, books that I read, My cat who passed away, rest in peace. Me and my wife out in Cabo fishing, deep sea fishing. Caught a damn marlin. Right? Yeah, there's my wife. There's my wife. Say something. There's my wife, my beautiful wife. 2 degrees. 2 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. All of it. All of it. Because I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to hide. What you see is what you get from me. What you see is what you get from me. I have nothing to hide. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Why does a channel with 33,000 subs on it only now got 7 videos? What'd you delete, dog? What'd you delete, dog? What did you delete? What did you delete, bro, that you didn't want people to see? We're going to get to football here in a second. I promise y'all, right? But what did you delete? 33,000? Marvel Mystics Mayhem gameplay. God, what happened to Guardian Tales, bro? What happened to Guardian Tales? I love your Guardian Tales content, bro. Why did you get rid of Guardian Tales? We liked it. We liked it. We love the Guardian Tales. Why did you delete all that? Because you knew Tuck was on your trail, and I crossed your eardrum, and you was like, let me get rid of this before anyone else finds it. Bro, you know it's me. You know Tuck always keeps the files, dog. I always keep the files, dog. You know me. I'm a businessman. I always keep the receipts. You thought you were going to just delete these Guardian Tales videos and just move on like nothing happened. And here's the crazy part, bro. You would have gotten away with it if you would have just left me the fuck alone. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. You would have got away with the Guardian Tales. You would have got away with deleting your videos. You would have got away with it all. Continue to post your YouTube content and continue to grow and clickbait fans who don't know any better. You would have been able to do that if you would have just left me the fuck alone. That's all you had to do. That's all. It was really simple. Now, maybe some other content creator would have did this to you, but all you had to do was just leave. You were in the clear, bro. You was in the clear. You could have just walked away. Hey, man, Tuck's on my trail. He was nice enough to put this between some draft content, right? So, okay, I heard the message. Let me clear this out and just leave Tuck alone like he politely asked me to do. And you did it for a long time. We ain't heard nothing from you since that video back in April, right? But what happened was, okay, now you're getting comfortable. You know, some few months went by and, you know, the whole thing with Law and you kind of settled down. So now you want to poke your head back out. I get that. But this is the wrong hole to come out because we got you surrounded. Surrounded, bro. So in closing, what I'm saying is I got $5,000. If he can match it, I'll be more than happy to go on any platform. I'll let him pick it, right? I'll let him pick the platform. Yeah, pause. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him pick the platform. 5,000, I put 5,000 up. I'm good for it. I'll cash app it to whoever needs it right now. You put it up. We'll go on a show, talk football. Winner takes all. I mean, because that's your only option. Your only option, bro, is content. Because the other option you was talking on the phone, I know that's not your option. So the only option that we are going to talk about is football in content, because the other option's out the window. When you threaten someone to never show up to your city and they show up that Friday and you say, oh man, I mean, we're just friends. We're cool. All right, well, that option's out the window now. That option's out the window. So we're going to just move that option out. The only option is line up and talk football. Line up and talk football. Line up. I mean, you a football content creator, right? Why not just line up and talk football? I did 11 hours on a Friday night talking Cowboys football. From my show to Twitter Spaces to the DCU with Boss and Amp and them. Then I turned around and got on phone calls, talked it, woke up in the morning, went on the big time show like at 10 a.m. I talk football. Football's what I do. Football's what I do. So what are we doing? Because the other option is not an option. So don't, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear all that aggressive shit. Sounds cool to your subscribers, bro. But that's you not, and now. That aggressive stuff sounds really cool to your subscribers, but over here, that don't move much. You know what I'm saying? It don't move much. It does not move anything at all right? So 5 bands, you put up 5 bands, we'll go on any platform you want to pick. I don't know, pick one. And if you need some time to prepare, yeah, here it is, right here. Hold on, let me show y'all right here. This is me in your city after you told me not to come back. That's me in your city that night, that Friday, as I told you. See the Gucci? Y'all see the Gucci? Y'all see the Gucci in the Cowboy Ritas? Y'all see the Gucci with the Cowboy? Gucci to the flow with the Cowboy Ritas. You know what I'm saying? That was the Friday after you told me don't come to your city. I am in Dallas at AT&T Stadium. So the other option is not going to be an option for you. That's not an option for you. So choose the football route. So, all right, bro, that is it. But I just want to kind of expose that because I'm tired of you just mentioning my name, bro. Like this, how hard is it, Cowboys Nation, for someone to just say, hey, bro, he's not talking about me. I'm just going to leave him alone and just move on. Like, oh, man, like, now, I can say if I was making content about you or something like that and you're responding, I haven't mentioned you since that last video. I haven't mentioned you since your last video, bro. That was back in April. That was back before the draft. You know what I'm saying? Just leave me alone. Leave me out of it, man. Hey, so I appreciate y'all listening. We're going to get to the Cowboy stuff because, But hey, man, so as y'all see, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I didn't lie. I showed y'all receipts. I showed y'all texts. I showed y'all everything. I showed y'all everything, bro. I ain't delete no videos. I ain't delete no videos. I didn't have to delete no video. You did that. You did that, bro. You did that. All right. They said he's crashing out on the channel. I do not care. You're not going to get sympathy from me. I don't owe him no sympathy. This was what he said to me. Those videos were about me. Don't play victim. Don't play victim. Don't play. I was minding my business, getting caught up on Stranger Things, bro. Cowboys don't even have practice today. Right? Oh, man. This is what it is. All right, y'all. But that's what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? You know what I say? You know, I'm not the bully, y'all. I'm not the bully. Like case in point. Y'all know me and Mike Fisher had our back and forth, right? Me and Fish are cool now, right? I retweet Fish. I follow Fish on TikTok. We're trying to set something up where we can come on the channel, right? I have no problems with Mike Fisher. Why? Because when I asked Mike Fisher to leave me out of it, Mike Fisher left me out of it. That's all. That's all I ask, right? Hey, bro. That's all I ask. Well, just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. That's all I ask. I'm not asking, hey, bro, leave me out of it, but also don't mess with boss and mess with law. I'm not asking any of that, right? I'm not asking for any of that. I'm just saying for me, J Tuck, leave me alone. Y'all want to see the wizard stuff one more time? Y'all want to see the wizard? I like anime, bro. Like I said, bro, I like anime. Hell, I got a Harry Potter. Here I got a Harry Potter. Harry Potter lanyard when I took my kids to Universal, Slytherin house, you know what I'm saying? Got the VIP, thanks for me talking football, you know what I'm saying? I like wizards and stuff too. I'm the wizard, bro. But I'm not hiding anything. I don't have to hide or delete anything. Oh my God. Oh, so exciting. Hold on, bro. Hold on. That's who y'all want me to talk football to, bro. That's who. This isn't Kung Fu Panda. That's who y'all want me to talk to football to. This the man. I'll be damned, right? As much stuff I've been through in my life, right? For the grace of God, I am still here, standing. I would be damned if I ever let someone who looks like this put a no-fly zone on me. I'll be damned, bro. I'll be damned. I've you know what I'm saying? I had some people try to put a no-fly zone on me. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before, but they damn sure ain't look like this. I'll be damned, y'all. I work out every morning. I'm in boxing. I'll be damned if I ever let someone who looks like that tell me what city I can and cannot go to. Hey, oh man. Hey, dog. Hey, everybody. All right, dog. Hold on. I'm almost done, I promise y'all, but come on, dog. Everybody has an auntie in their family that looks like this. That show up with a new girlfriend every Thanksgiving. We all got, every family has an auntie that looks like that and she bring a new girlfriend every Thanksgiving. Every Thanksgiving. Auntie T. Damn, Auntie T walked in with another bad one. Damn. Damn, Auntie, where you get that one from? Oh, you know, nephew. Oh, you know, nephew. Auntie, stay on him. Hey, hey, you do your thing, Auntie. Auntie T. Oh, man. Not everything about you night and day. Wanna think about you. Do. All right, y'all. Well, that is it. Jay, bro, Auntie T got a new roommate. Oh, that's my new roommate. Oh, okay. What happened to your old roommate, Auntie T? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all know Auntie T, when y'all back outside playing basketball with your cousins, she pull up. Hey, give Auntie a shot. Let Auntie get a shot. You know what I'm saying? Auntie T, hey, let your Auntie get a shot real quick. Hey, man, Auntie can shoot. Auntie can shoot. Auntie can shoot. Auntie can shoot. Hey, you want to run with his auntie? Nah, you know what I'm saying? Auntie T don't do that. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. YouTube celebrity boxing match loading. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If he wants to go that route for the 10 bands, we can. We can get in the ring. But absolutely not. That's you would be better off going the football route. You'd be better off going the football route. Yeah. You'd be better off going the football route. All right. Let's go to football route. Array with those roaches, away with the rats. Like, once again, I said, I'm not mentioning his name no more unless he wants to talk football. Then that is what it is, right? But all you have to do is just keep my name out your mouth. I get that you're crashing out. I get you want to bring up my wife and my kids or whatever. There's nothing you can bring up about us. I don't have a mug shot. Your bitch ass posted Kevontae Turpin's mug shot because he was such a hoe to get content. Right? So you can mention my wife. You can mention my kids, 2 of them in college. As a black father, putting 2 kids in college. Got 1 more left. You know, married 9 years. Wife has 2 degrees, thinking about going back, getting another one. Principal of a prestigious school, makes her own money. She's actually out there working right now. Real men salute real man shit. But you're not a real man. You're not a real man. Real men praise other men for taking care of their family, for being a loving spouse and taking care of their wife and cherishing them, right? Real men have real relationships and build bonds with other men. And we don't pillow talk things that are told in private, right? Real men know how to treat and talk to women even if we disagree. Real men know how to have a difference of conversations. Real men celebrate other real men. Who just flew his mother out to Vegas for her birthday with her grandbabies, who's turning around next week and flying his wife right back out there because she couldn't go because she was working, so she can go see Backstreet Boys. Now, here, I'll give you that one, right? You can say, Jay Tuck went to a Backstreet Boys concert. Yes, I am going next or 2 weeks with my wife to a Backstreet Boys concert. Air that out. Air it out. Right? Now, if I showed you how much those tickets cost, you'd probably feel a certain way about it. If I show you how much them, because we think Jerry Jones doing fans bad, the Backstreet Boys is doing their fans worse. They doing their fans worse. So yes, guys, he got me. He exposed me. Jay Tuck is going to a Backstreet Boys concert in Vegas. But we're also going to Carbone for dinner. You know the restaurants that like Drake and Benny the Butcher and them rap about. I'm taking my wife there for dinner, and then I'm going to a Backstreet Boys concert. You got me, dog. But see, you're not a real man, bro. Yeah, we're going to be up at Carbone, right? Having dinner, birthday dinner. We was at Catch with my mom. My kids ate lobster mac and cheese. You ever had lobster mac and cheese? I know you used to be a cook. I know you used to be a cook, bro. I know you used to be a cook. Used to be on the grill, didn't you? right? Have you ever had lobster mac and cheese before? My kids had lobster mac and cheese. All of me talking football. So once again, in closing, keep my name out your mouth, bro. Or September, whenever we play Green Bay, I'm in Dallas. If you feel away, then come fucking feel it. All right. So, all right, y'all, let's get over into the football, man. I appreciate y'all for riding and listening to all that. I hated to do it, bro, but shit. I mean, shit, he started all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, real men, bro. We always respect real men. You know? I told Amp this the other day on the phone. You know, I won't say it publicly. I think we all kind of know what Amp is going through. I appreciate Amp, DMV, Rome, Boss, Wes, Nix, Law, Sky, Big, right? Okoye. I respect them, Mark Holmes. I respect them as men first before content creators. I respect them as men. Lou as men, right? Henny as men. Landlord as men first. I respect them as a man first. Not before a content creator. I don't just rock with people because they're good content creators. I want to see who you are as a man. So to my dog Amp. Told him this yesterday on the phone. I respect Amp as a man because I know what he's going through right now, and he's still providing content, right? I respect the hell out of him as a man. Right? I respect my sister Dika right now, knowing the pain that she's going through as a woman, but she's still here supporting. I respect Aisha because I know the stuff that she has to go through as a woman in this industry, and she's fighting through it. I respect the person. And that's where you keep messing up. Hell yeah, Amp's a strong dude, right? That's where you keep messing up. That's where you keep falling victim. Because you are not built off principles of men. We all know man code. Even if there is something going on in a man's house, that's just something you don't even touch as a man. But you was trying to put out these narratives about Law and ruin his family because you was mad over a draft show. That's not a man. We call those things other things in our community. Right? It's not man, bro. That's not what men do. That's not what real women do. Real men don't, because this conversation I'm having with you is between you and me. J-Tuck and Dak Attack. Where's my wife come into this? Right? Where does my wife come into play here? Huh? This is a conversation between us as men. But see, now you want to talk about my wife. Well, yeah, go talk about my wife because that's what bitches do. If I'm having conversations with you as a man, I'm going to bring up your wife. Now, I could go to your Instagram, but you deleted it, right? But I still have the photos, and start talking about your family. I'm not going to talk about your family, your kids. I'm not even going to bring up your real job, right? I'm talking to you directly as a man. And I know you want to bring up my wife to get everything flustered. The fuck you on? All right. You know, bring up my wife. Cool. Yeah. Right? So men, when we address other men, we keep it and we address other men. Talk about my wife, bro. I post my wife every fucking day. I post my wife numerous times. Twitter, Instagram, I don't hide my wife. I still work with Steffi Smalls and Nikki and, Ashley Baker, Aisha. The list goes on and on. I work with beautiful women in this industry, and they can't say one scumbag thing about me because I honor, I love, I cherish my wife. Fuck you gonna say about me, bro? All right, Brian Schottenheimer's interviews yesterday, man. Appreciate y'all all. Let's go ahead and pivot to what really matters. All right, let's pivot to what really matters. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me for that, you know what I'm saying? But we had to get through it, you know what I'm saying? We had to get through it because, like I said, he started it. He started it. So as you guys clearly see, based off of the messages that you saw, do you think that I was hyping Micah Parsons up to speak out and demand a trade, or does it look like I was actually trying to put the fire out? Let me know in the chat. Maybe I'm tripping. But by the messages, right? No. I was trying to see, was there anything little old me could do? Yeah. Probably put the fire out. I was trying to put the fire out before it came out. It didn't work, but I tried. But see, that's the thing, bro. You now go on your channel accusing me of encouraging this. Now, if I was encouraging, wouldn't I be like, man, bro, I can't wait for you to bomb on this free agency, this front office. Yeah, fuck them, man. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and air them out. Go ahead and, no, bro. I was like, let me try. Let me try. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let me try and see if I could put this fire out before it came out Friday. Thank you, T-Jack. Appreciate the effort. I tried. And like I said, when I woke up, I said, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's get to football, y'all. Yeah, I wasn't going to share it since it's not Cowboys content, but F it, he ain't speaking on men's terms either. Yeah. It's okay, because even if he gets outed in this community, he'll find somewhere else. He'll find a keyword search word. That's why he's going back to Marvel Rivals, because Marvel Rivals is a hot game right now. You know what I'm saying? So enough with him. All right. Boom. My dog Matt Lennox in the building. What's up, bro? What's up with my dog, man? Definitely follow my dog. I know he's typing on a new article coming up as well. Let me get to the super chats as well. Let's see in case I didn't miss them. Hold on. Let me see. Did I miss the super chats? Let me get to these super chats because they were coming in and I was cooking. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Super chats. All right. Appreciate y'all. My dog Darnell says, yeah, bro, he mad whack. I had going back and forth with him on Twitter the other day. He got pissed that I didn't agree with him on this Micah topic. $5 super chat. Yeah. Which is okay if we disagree, y'all. But you ain't got to do the back and forth and blah, 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 right? He a clown tuck. Anthony Perry pushed the $10 super chat. He a clown tuck. I felt awkward being an Eagles fan, defending Cowboys analyst, but I got love for Tuck as a brother, so I said, nah, dude, keep Tuck naming out your mouth, bro. Appreciate you, AP. That's an Eagles fan. Appreciate you, dog. Yo, bro, y'all need to end this beef. Y'all are both very talented content creators and great work together and can do great work together. Respect for both of y'all. Appreciate you, Cole Cowboy, but that will never fucking happen. All right. Do we need to make a trip to Crandale, Texas? I don't know where you're from, man. Like I said, I'll be there everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you feel some type of way, just feel it, bro. Chris214, appreciate you, dog. 2AOC, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Just like that draft show you was fitting to do with Law. Ain't nobody coming to see you, bro. You was a side piece, bro. We was coming to see Law, right? Border's talking. He ain't about it, AP. Yeah, we all know that. Dungeons and Dragons, ass goofy ass dude is hilarious. Facts, dog. That was an ether hit him up, and not like us, he rode into one. Mobile Messiah blocked his blessings. All he had to do was leave me alone, bro. MF dude, counterfeit. Facts. Fake ass, I'll be sure. Appreciate you, Jay. It's crazy. Made the same video 11:45 a.m. yesterday, but didn't drop because of AOC noise. I get out of church and see this. That's crazy. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. You know, I'll tell you something. You know what's crazy? I will say that AOC has done, because a lot of people see me and Lord Brunson now cool, right? Me talking like me and Lord Brunson now on cool terms, right? And y'all know the back and forth that me and LB had, right? The reason why me and Lord Brunson are cool right now, because when he saw me working up for Dak Attack, he reached out to me as a man and was like, yo, Tuck, I know we've had our back and forth and our disagreements or whatnot, but he is not worth it. And I know you are going to want to hurt this kid. He looks like the type of dude that's going to call the police. Just let it be and let him go. That was Lord Brunson reaching out to me like, yo, dog, he's not even worth it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And me and Lord Brunson had a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, bro, I know Tuck enough that, yo, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not worth it, right? And that's when we kind of start talking like we're in cool terms, right? So this is what it is, man. So I'm not addressing it no more. 5 bands, match the 5 bands, talk football. If not, right? Because without law, he's really powerless. You know, he wanted it to be him. He wanted it to be him. And unfortunately, you ain't got the juice like that. You ain't got the juice like that. All right, dog. So Brian Schottenheimer's interview yesterday, all right? When you guys listen to Brian, and thank y'all for sitting with me, you know what I'm saying? When y'all listen to Brian Schottenheimer's interview yesterday, what did y'all think? Boss said take calls. I guess I take calls. All right. You know what I'm saying? Boss says turn the phone lines on. All right, hold on, boss. Let me get this set up. Hold on, boss. I know boss want to call in with something. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me get the phone line set up here for y'all real quick. Let me see. Let me get it right. Hold up. I'm gonna get y'all right real quick. Everyone's like, take your call. All right, man. Y'all gonna make me work today. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Y'all gonna make me work today. Hold on, let me get right. Where's the thing? Lies for boss. All right, I'm gonna let my dog call in. Let's see.
You are the only participant in the conference.
All right, put everybody on.
All participants are on hold.
All right, cool. All right, well, we're going to throw a little audible. All right, bang. All right, bang. There it is. There it is. 530 399 or 100. And then you type 506 9493 and pound. I'm gonna pin it to the top. Bang. All right, there y'all go. You don't take a little audible. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to hear what Shotty had to say. I feel you, Wee-Woo. I feel you, dog. I feel you, bro. I was going to talk about some Shotty and some football because there was some good takeaways yesterday, not only from his press conference, but also from the practice. But we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let me see. All right, bro. Yo, caller, state your name. Where you from? I think I know what this is. Yo, can you hear me?
Yo,
Chris, what's going on with you, dog?
hey, how's it going, man?
Chilling, bro. Just vibing, man. How you doing this Sunday?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna spend too much time on what you just got done doing, which was a complete annihilation. But yeah, man, it's I'm gonna just speak a little bit about my experience, not too much.
Okay.
But you know how we go back and forth on like the Twitter thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about how you carry yourself if you have a difference of opinion.
Right.
You know, it's not a, hey man, I disagree with you, woo woo woo, and here's my point. You know, it's not that. It's the slick, smart ass mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful comments, and he does that a lot.
Right.
In some way, somehow, we gotta unpoison that community.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we gotta unpoison that community.
Mm-hmm.
Bad mindsets, don't know football, just talking out the side of your neck.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. But that's the only thing that I want to say on that behalf.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, you know, we all have difference of opinions. We disagree all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I disagree with Boss. You saw the show the other day. I disagree with what West Coast was saying, right? But as men, we always approach it with the side of respect, right? Hey, bro, I don't feel it that way. You know what I'm saying? I kind of see it this way, right? But the slick talking, get off your knees and all sorts of stuff and vagina and all that, like all that extra, like CeeDee Lamb said, just stop with all the extra and just keep me out of it, right? And I feel like that's the thing. And here is what I'm going to say, Cowboys Nation. If someone is going to talk down to you like you are lesser than, you better damn sure know that what you're talking about and be on your football X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? It's the audacity to talk down to people when you don't even know your shit. You know, so the audacity, bro. Like who? So even if you're just a subscriber, Chris, right? And I am the YouTuber and I want to talk down to you, bro, I guarantee you can probably analyze this game better than him because he's never played it. You know what I'm saying? So just because you masquerade and maybe like the Cowboys, I know tons of people who are just my subscribers who have no channel that would be surgical when it comes to football, that will come to draft content, the Cowboys, you name it. So treat people with respect. You can say, I disagree. Hey, man, I disagree with Tuck. You know, I think he could have handled it a different way, but that's just where I'm at with it. If he would have left it there, we would not be here. But he started all the extra. He tossed that extra on there. So it's only up to me to respond, but also expose people to what they could be supporting and what they could be feeding, if that makes sense.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And most of his fan base is very base level, surface. Like, I'm sorry.
Right.
I've been to his channel a few times. I gave him a chance. I actually called in a couple of times, but just from hearing like the other followers, once you disagree with him, oh man, shut your ass up.
Right.
Get off my line. Like I'm like, nah, bro. I can't rock with that, bro.
Right.
I can't rock with that.
Right. 1,000%.
Yeah, that's really all I have, man. You have a good day. You a man. Keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you did what you had to do.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate y'all, dog. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly what Chris is saying. We can all have differences of agreements, but let's keep it as a man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it as a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have some incredible women in our community as well. All right, go call us. State your name. Where you from?
That's really all I have. Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
My fault, Chuck. I had the stream playing and all that. But man, I just kind of want to like echo basically what most callers probably talked about, man. Yeah, I mean, just listening to him, you know, and laying out what he's talking about right now. It's kind of like, bro, like everything you're saying, like you talking about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like just from disrespect and I mean how you just talked about, you know, how he's talking about Michael shouldn't trip when he tripped on a couple thousand. The length of what he's, I mean, even on the stream right now, he's bringing up people's names that ain't even a player and none of this stuff y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like he about to have a problem with 5-6 other people because he just want to like and what you said like him, you know, having that stream or whatever and kind of messing up the stream because he got into it with people in the community. Well, he doing the same thing. So basically, like he not even seeing his own pattern of destruction. You know,
right?
Overall, man, the community kind of see, bro, and like I mean, yeah, he's gonna have his little followers and all that. Like somebody was like, yeah, you know, he got all these viewers and Tuck got these viewers. I'm saying, but look at Tuck's likes. Tuck got more likes on this stream right now than he got on his stream. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm like, what you doing? Buying viewers? What you doing? You know, like you seem like a viewer buying automating, because his rise came out of nowhere. I've seen everybody had to get it, and how hard it is to get it organically. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's no other way for y'all to come. I done seen too Rome, you, Big Game James. I done seen everybody come up.
Right.
So you mean to tell me all these people have to put in all this work, and you just came in out of nowhere? Your content is that hot? Your content's not that hot, bro. It don't stick out. It don't stand out from nobody else's, bro. Right. Like we don't come here because of these grandiose productions, or we come here to engage in the chat. Right. We like it's the same people who jump from chat to chat to chat to chat, bro. Right. And there's something popping, you know what I'm saying? If somebody jumps in and, you know, like with the Micah deal, you know, a lot of your streams gonna be up because a lot of Eagles fans want to come in and see us overreacting and going crazy. Right. You got to think about how it is, like you as a fan. Like me, when I go to streams, the same people got the same psychology behind them. They go into those streams. Right. So to come in here just talk about you on the top of a molehill, like that's odd to me. Like you're not bigger than Tuck. You're not bigger than Voch. You're not bigger than Law. Like you just come in humble, bro. And that's what people recognize about you. And that's what all the folks that try to give you a chance, they start smelling that about you, bro. Right. There's too many mannerisms that you're showing that people too grown to just pick up on these little mannerisms that, you know, you think you can hide. Like you just think that you that slick. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, I can only imagine, bro. And I know there's, you know, through our community, y'all men, so ego is going to kind of collide, and you know, all the time. Y'all successful men. Right. So it happens, bro. But to go in like, oh, now that I'm in a corner, I'm just going. You could have aired all this out. Like if you was real, you could have came and aired out all this stuff that you're trying to air out right now. Right. You could have been aired all that out. Right. But you want to. Oh well, if y'all swinging at me, I'm gonna come back swing. But it ain't even defending yourself. It's just like I'm just gonna tear everything down. I'm just gonna self-sabotage everything. Instead of just handling this between me and Tuck, I'm gonna try to destroy everything with you. You ain't built none of this, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? The community built this. Right. So I don't know, bro. He ain't humble, bro. I don't think you recognize the way. I don't know. I ain't feeling, bro. But yeah, man, keep doing you, Tuck, bro.
I appreciate you, dog. And that's spot on, right? We built this, Cowboys Nation. It wasn't me. It wasn't Law. It wasn't Mark. It wasn't, Shango. We built this as a collective, right? You might see me on my show, then you might see me in Lou's show, then you might see me in West Coast's chat, then you might see me in CFT's chat. Like, we built this as a community, right? And so here's the thing. We welcome people in his community. If I was a gatekeeper, and we got Lou in the chat. Let's just see Lou. Yeah, I seen Lou. Where's Lou? Yeah. We said with great power comes great responsibility, right? Lou will tell you guys this. Lou was an up-and-coming content creator. I got hold of Lou's content. I watched Lou's content, and I loved it. I said, oh, this is going to be one of those ones, right? Lou is going to be one of those ones, right? Lou will probably tell you guys, when I'm on the NFC East Roundtable show, starting next week, right, and I couldn't make it, who did I reach out to replace me on that show? I reached out to Lou, right? Hey, let me give this up-and-comer this opportunity so he can get his name buzzing because I like his content, right? And Lou went on the NFC East Roundtable show for me. And even after that, I offered to pay Lou my salary for those shows that he filled in. Lou said, nah, bro, just keep it. I appreciate the opportunity. Lou will tell you guys this. Does that sound like someone who's a gatekeeper? Does that sound like someone who wants to step on the up-and-comers? You know what I'm saying? Angry will tell you. Henny will tell you. Not once have I ever tried to step on someone who was coming up. I welcome it, actually, if it's done the right way. So you can't use that narrative that I'm a gatekeeper. The gate that I'm trying to walk through is a completely different gate right now. You know what I'm saying? So I like seeing Lou come up. I like seeing JC come up. I like seeing Stargazer come up. I like seeing Hoodie come up. I like seeing people come up who really loves this team. Lou saying facts. Lou, I'm not lying to y'all. Internally grateful. Lou might call me with a question. Hey, bro, like, how do you, I ain't going to tell Lou this. Hey, how do you get the film? Told Lou how, I'm always helping uplift the community. Angry, same thing. I'm always helping people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a gatekeeper, bro, because I know all of us have individual things that we can do that separates. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to be on the defense like, oh man, Lou's film sessions is doing some numbers that might X me out. If Lou can do film sessions and his film sessions are suppressing mine, right? Then what does that mean? Tuck, you need to do better film sessions. Step your game up, right? It's just that simple. I've never wanted to suppress anybody. And here's the thing. If he would have just kept my name out of his mouth, maybe our relationship would have been different. I followed him. He followed me back. We were cordial. But then he went on Law's show probably 3 or 4 months later and started shooting at me again. Well, then, all right, bro, then keep it. All right, keep it. I tried. Right? I tried. Yep, call us, state your name. Where you from? Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, what's up with you?
Hello?
Yep.
What's going on?
Chilling, dog.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm from Philly, man, and I'm from West Philly, but I'm a Cowboy fan. I followed you from Rome channel. Rome, I was watching Rome. I started out watching Rome, and he sent me to all the private channels.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, right now, the nation needs you, bro. And what you do, you build it. We watch you build it from the ground up. And man, he kind of give off, like, first of all, his whole thing is like from pom-pomming for the front office and all that. It's kind of like you basically saying you have an issue with Micah feeding his family and he should bend over and take whatever they want to give him. Mm-hmm. Listen, bro, my thing is just keep doing what you're doing because the nation needs you and everything that you're doing is legit, bro. So
appreciate you.
I'm a Cowboy fan in Philadelphia.
It's tough, dog.
One of the hardest things it is to do.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a guy that infiltrated the Cowboy Nation, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's people like him that make it hard for a fan base like ours. We already dealing with we doing enough just being Cowboy fans.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So everything that you doing legit, and you and him, y'all not even in the same league. So it's not even really a proper battle.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But I came over to your page because I started out watching Rome. Rome sent me to everybody that was legit, and I just wanted to call in and tell you to salute you and let you know, bro. Like Cowboy Nation right now, we need you for real.
Facts,
so,
bro.
I was watching you. I think it was yesterday or the day before when you was talking about tapping out. I'm telling you, bro, from Philadelphia, don't do it. We need you.
Appreciate
and you that important to our fan base, bro.
Appreciate you, dog. Man, that means a lot, man. And y'all who I do it for.
No, for real. You really that important to our fan base. And this guy, because I was on his channel before, and I told him he was wrong about the Micah thing, and he, instead of him trying to understand or hear my view, he got upset. So it's like it's nothing there, man. We need you, and that's it. I'm just letting you know that you got love in Philadelphia. I'm calling all the way from West Philly, where it's hard as hell to be a Cowboy fan, but right. I rap hard, bro.
Exactly. Exactly, dog. And you understand it, right? You understand the frustration that we all went through Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because we hate that our players have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I mean, but if you're an outsider coming in just for the sake of views, you don't know any better. Because I remember, bro, when he was on the show with Law, right? He told West Coast, go back to your 60 views. Right, your 60 subscribers. So he didn't even know that West Coast is actually one of the biggest content creators in her space.
Yeah, and listen, that's another thing. Listen, I came over from I started out watching Rome, but I originally started watching West Coast first.
Right.
When West Coast first started out.
Right.
So for him to try to throw a shot at West Coast, it's like one. He like the other caller called in and said, man, you just said we built this.
Right.
It's the whole community.
Right.
He's just a person that infiltrated us. Man, that's all it is. Because I seen before that he was a gamer, so it's like, and he just what it is first he started out attacking Dak, and then he realized how loyal the Cowboys fan base is, and tried to figure out how he could get parts to get in. He's not a real fan.
Right. Right.
Listen, I'm 40 years old. I've been a fan since I was like 9.
Right.
So I'm a diehard fan, but it's people like him that you know for sure that he's not a real diehard fan. So it's like when it comes down to y'all, it's not even a comparison at all.
Exactly. You can tell other Cowboys fan. Like you can just tell, you can smell it on, bro, because like I said, on Friday, bro, everybody, if you were a true fan, you felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You felt sick seeing that, you know what I'm saying? But you're just like, all right, bro, why are you so comfortable? Because, like, and it's no different, right? Let's say if I decided, you know what, I'm gonna start making Cincinnati Bengals content, right? And Hendrix is holding out for camp. Well, I'm not gonna have no emotion because I'm not tied to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, bro, hold out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Right. I'm not tied to it. So when you come as an outsider of this community, you just trying to say, okay, how can I get these clicks, these views, or whatever, bro? But if you were a real diehard Cowboys fan, you had silver and blue in your veins, you felt some type of way about Friday. You know what I'm saying? You did.
Yeah, for sure, because I know for sure I did.
Right.
And listen, that's what I'm saying. I for sure did. And what I did, I turned to my creators and turned to all of y'all, and I seen you was feeling the same way I was feeling.
Right.
So if you didn't feel that way, only reason why he wouldn't feel that way because he's not a legit fan. It ain't running through his veins.
Right.
He probably don't even feel the same when we take these losses. He finds different ways to big up like the other teams and make jokes about certain players on the team. That's not a legit fan at all.
Right. Right. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you guys have seen it firsthand. I went to San Francisco by myself, dolo, and stood in a sea of red for that San Francisco playoff game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I went to Tampa versus Brady. I went to Tampa to San Francisco, followed them on the road to that game, right? You know, you guys have seen me. Remember at that Green Bay game, I was there. You know what I'm saying? I sat through the whole game, right? And you live in Dallas. He lives in. Well, I'm not sure where he's from. He lives in Dallas. Where you at, bro? Where
sure.
I'm in Kansas City.
You know, man, listen. I just wanted to call in one, let you know I'm calling from Philadelphia.
Appreciate you, dog.
I'm a diehard fan, and I'm a fan of yours too. And I just wanted to let you know how much the fan base needs you.
Appreciate
and
you,
don't
dog.
let people like that don't have a clue. You can tell he probably never even played schoolyard football before.
Right.
So.
Right.
Anybody with a brain and sit back and watch both of y'all would know that not just like, okay, you're a diehard Cowboy fan, but you can tell you know what you're talking about with football, period.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you can tell that it's something that he picked up on that he's seen he can probably get some type of views and clicks off of.
Right.
It's a big difference.
Right. And this is why I explain it, right? What happens is in our community, we have YouTubers doing Cowboys content, but then we also have football guys who are on YouTube, right? So like some of us, like Lou and Boss and DME, like we're football guys. We're just on YouTube. But then now you have YouTubers doing football content, so they know about SEO, they know about ClickFunnels, they know about catchy thumbnails, they know about the proper hashtags to use. They're using AI in their descriptions to pick up, like so then it comes here. And then they masquerade as football guys. Like, no, bro, you're a YouTuber, which I understand. You know the game because because obviously he has 33,000 on his other channel. So he applied that same logic when it comes to the Cowboys, but you're not a football guy, right? This community was built by football guys and girls first on YouTube, right? It's the opposite. Because there's other people out there who just know how to work YouTube.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you can tell that all he seen was, the Cowboys. Right. It's nothing wrong with what he was doing, but like it's like he just seen that the Cowboys, how passionate the fan base is, how much is like. I'm not going to say it's easy because I watched all of y'all grind and come from nothing to get where y'all at.
Right.
So I'm not going to say it's easy, but he already was in the gamer space, and he just figured out, figured out how to use the Cowboys to pull itself up. And that's cool, but you don't try to put other people down for you to step up, because it's going to, when you not straight up and down and legit, it's going to always backfire on you.
Right. Exactly, dog. Well, hey, man, appreciate you, bro, for calling in. I'm still not sure about next year. We'll see how it all unfolds, man, but I appreciate you. Keep standing strong out there in Philly and representing, dog. Appreciate you.
For sure. And listen, bro, before I go, Cowboy Nation, bro, we need you. So stay around for us.
I got you.
As long as you can, bro.
I got you.
As long as you can, I'm going to say that.
I got y'all, dog. I got you. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, and I'm saying I understand the game is changing, right? Everyone's on YouTube. There's always going to be different things, right? But just leave me. It's really a simple logic, Cowboys. They just leave me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what? I don't mess with Tuck. He don't rock with me. I'm just gonna just move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna move on. But he kept my dog B Bird. All right, bro. You know what I'm saying? My dog B Bird. My dog B Bird. He said he played that wizard. Hey man, y'all can't start calling him the wizard, dog. I can't let him take my name. You know what I'm saying? I can't let him take Oh man, bro. That's wild. It's wild. And it shouldn't even have to go there, dog. It shouldn't even have to go there, dog. It shouldn't even have to go there. It was really simple. Just leave me alone. Right? Just leave me alone. All right, my dog B Bird, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, nothing much, man. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, chilling, man. How you doing, dog?
I'm doing good, man. I just I didn't catch the whole show, but I'll just tell you this. One of the things, and I'm an older dude, but on Twitter, I'm on Twitter and on YouTube or the chats or whatever. One of my biggest things is I just don't like disrespect. I block you or do whatever. And some people might be like, well, that's soft. No, it's like I choose not to, like if you bring a drama in my life, why should I allow the front door open for you to bring that? Why don't I just close the door? I don't want that. And I don't give that out either. I was just talking to my son earlier today, and me and him was just talking because this is not a shameful plug, but I did start a YouTube channel.
Let's go.
I just put my first video out. My son called me up and was like, hey, man, I saw a video or whatever. And I told him, I said, as far as like we just talking about engagement, I said, man, look, I don't do disrespect, man.
Right.
I just don't like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I tell him this too. I do not say anything, and anybody out there ever see me put anything out, I will not put out anything I can't say to you in your face.
Right.
If I can't say it to you in your face, I will not repeat it on social media or online. I'm just not going to do it.
Right.
That's just a respectful thing. And so in watching AOC, when I first started watching it, I was kind of like, okay, I kind of see what he's doing here. But I think the last straw was when he was disrespecting West Coast, who is a pioneer in this field. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't like the disrespect. I mean, you came at a guy like he's nothing, and he put a lot of work in for this, a lot of groundwork in for you to be, not you, but AOC to be where he was.
Right.
And so I unsubscribed from him from everything. I said, that's the last straw. Because it's not just a disrespect for me, but if I see you disrespecting somebody else, then I'm just going to leave the whole thing alone, because I call him a shock jock, to be totally honest with you. I think that's what it is. He's a shock jock. He goes out there and just throws things out there. He's kind of like Howard Stern, right? Like, that's how he get his ratings and whatever. And I said, okay, that's cool for him. It's just that that's not my cup of tea.
Right.
And I just choose not to deal with that, because I like having productive conversations instead of having a conversation where you end up way over there, I end up way over here, and all we do is get mad at each other.
Right.
We haven't even talked about anything. Where have I learned from you, or where have you learned from me?
Right.
Because we don't leave the area there for that to happen.
Right.
And he doesn't leave the area for learning, or to say that hey, man, I could have been wrong about that. Or, hey, with more facts, I've been convinced. Or he may convince you of something else. And, and it's, you're like, I ain't never think about it that way.
Right.
But the ground is not fertile for that. It's really like this debate TV with politics and also with sports.
Right.
You way over there, I'm way over here, and that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to get the engagement. Now, one of the things that you said, you might be a professional engagement person, right? Like, if you know the tricks of the trade, you probably can get your numbers up. But I just think when I was telling my son, I said, I put the first video. I said, man, I really want to do something authentic. I love the Dallas Cowboys, and I want to create a area of people that love the Cowboys to have good conversations. I've seen, UJ Tuck, Boss, Sky, Law. These are the guys that I like, and I like our content. And what I'm going to do is going to be in that realm. I'll call out the team when they need to be called out. You know that, and when they do something good. But we got to be realistic. It's been 30 years of a drop from the NFC Championship game. So anybody that says, hey, I got a problem with the front office, nobody can really say nothing, because the record says that you should have a problem with the way the front office. The front office 30 years should not be defended, because anybody that said the front office is great, I say 30 years. Right. That's all I said. There's 30 years. Is another gentleman, I don't want to mention his name, but he puts out a lot of he put out some things yesterday that was anti-Micah, and I listened to it, and I said, okay, I kind of get the gist of this. And I put 30 years in the chat and just clicked out, because all you're talking about is this, that, and other. But for 30 years, we have not been to the NFC Championship game. So, that person that has that stat on their side, actually wins the argument. You know what I'm saying? To be totally honest with you.
Right.
But I was just going to tell you, Tuck, man, really, we appreciate everything that you bring to this community, man. You're an inspiration to all of us. I mean, I'm older than you, but I'm still inspired by you.
Appreciate you, dog.
I think that we should always challenge ourselves, man. Challenge our team. Like, if I go to the gym and I am, doing 185 on the bench press, but I'm doing it for, 6 months, you ought to come and say, hey, man, you ought to be doing more than that. Why are you still doing? I need to be challenged. I'll go farther. And so we all need to be challenged. The Cowboys organization, the way they handle things, it lends to be challenged, right? They're not Philadelphia. Right. They're not Kansas City, like beyond reproach. No, you should be challenged. And you should, if you want to improve yourself, it might hurt a little bit. Right. But when you go back and say, I mean, some of the most harmful words these ears have ever heard are the most helpful words these ears have ever heard. And what I'm trying to say is, if somebody loves something or loves someone, they're going to tell them the truth. Man, I had a conversation with my son the other day about the thing.
Man, preach, bro.
And he looked at me and he's like, hey, man, look. I said, Bryce, I know. That's my son called him out. But I said, Bryce, I said, man, look, I have to tell you these things, right? It's not a comfortable conversation me and you having. And I said that, but if I don't have this conversation with you, that means I don't love you, son. Right. Right. So these times call for tough conversations. So when you having a tough conversation with the front office, man, and we're calling out things out of love, man, we're trying to improve this place. Right. We're not trying to be like, hey, man, look, now everything's gonna be great. They wrong. No, we're trying to improve this place. What's the improvement? NFC Championship game, Super Bowl. That's the improvement that we're looking for, man. Right. And so I love you. I love Boss. Likewise. Law. I love all you guys that challenge them. If this is Kansas City and we talking down on them like this, something wrong with us. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. 3 Super Bowls, however many years. If we're Philadelphia and we talking down, something's wrong with us. Right. But the Cowboys haven't done anything over the last few years that we shouldn't call out. So at this point, anybody that sides with the organization, I'm talking about going to war for the organization, I'm going to have to unsubscribe from you. And I don't care who that is.
Right.
Because I can't trust your judgment at this point in time, man.
Right.
But I wanted to just call and tell you to give you props, man.
Thanks, you.
And just
Thank
tell
you
you to keep speaking the truth, man. This is not the time to back out, right?
Right.
This is the time to continue to go forward, man. Don't let nobody discourage you, man. You got enough people that's listening to you. You built your followers, man. They've been built organically. And they're strong, right?
Yep.
We're not going nowhere, man. And we need that voice out there. You have contacts that we don't have. You have insight into an organization that we don't have. Sometimes you give us insight from knowledge that you got, but you can't say it.
Right.
That's why I listen to you. I'm like, oh, he knows something, right? He just ain't saying it because he don't put a name behind it, but he knows something.
Right.
And I just wanted to just tell you, man, like these other dudes, man, I don't watch them. I'm just serious.
Right.
I unsubscribe. I get mad when stuff pop up on Twitter because I don't know how to work Twitter that much. I'm like, I'm just unsubscribed to him. How that popped up?
Right.
And then somebody else reposted it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm trying to get rid of this dude.
Right,
you know?
right.
But anyway, I just wanted to call and just tell you that, man, and just tell you to keep it up, man. This is from OG too, man. So
hey, appreciate
you're
you,
doing good.
Hey, appreciate and tell everybody where your new channel is, bro. Let everybody know where your new channel is.
Oh, so yeah, I just started. I just got one video on there. I was gonna put one today, but my washing machine went out. My wife got tired of me fixing it, so we had to order another one, and so it's coming, so I got to put it in. But B-Bird Cowboys on YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter also. But I'll be putting up videos from time to time. I got to get the groove. I got the StreamYard subscription. I'm trying to figure that out, and just trying to get everything straight. I want it to be I wanted the production to be nice, but I'll just be honest with you, everybody. I'm not doing this. I love the Cowboys, y'all.
Right.
I've always said that the people that follow content creators amongst their local Cowboy fans, the individual that follow are the biggest out of the local, right? So I got Cowboy fans that's my friends, but I'm the most diehard out of them because I crave the information, man. I crave the coverage. I love the Cowboys. Been loving them forever. And so this is my outlet, man. I found people that love the Cowboys as much as I do.
Yes, B-Bird.
Yeah, so
because people don't remember this. B-Bird, I started this.
To these people.
Because people got to remember, B-Bird, I started this channel during the pandemic, right? Because I couldn't talk to Cowboys fans. So this gave me a way to talk to passionate Cowboys fans. But see, people don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this was all built for, you know? Like, it was called Cowboys Fans Only. That's what CFO stands for, to shorten it all up. But I wanted to talk to passionate Cowboys fans like me, you know? Yeah.
Hey, Chuck. Appreciate the time, but guess what's pulling up? My washing dry. So let me go get them going, man. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
The clothes are piling up.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, man.
Man, salute to B-Bird, man. A legend in the game. I got you up next, boss. My sis, Sadiq, appreciate you for the super chats. Says, before I go, I want everyone to know I do not tolerate anyone disrespecting my brother Tuck at all or anyone else I care for. I respect everyone. I shout out everyone unless I do not get a vibe from you. I just don't speak. Facts, sis. And we all do that, right? We all do that. Like, you guys will see me in Boss's chat. You'll see me in Lou's chat or Henny's chat or wherever if I can make it, right? Supporting my people. Do y'all ever see him? Y'all ever see him like in Boss's or Vach's chat or Rome's chat, DMV's chat? Sky's chat. Do y'all ever see him? Yo, boss, what's going on with you, dog?
Yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Just vibing on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you had to.
Right.
It's unfortunate, but you had to. Do what you do right now. Like, so this is the truth of it all. So I was just talking to my brother Ray. Okay. Ray, you know, he cares about the community, and he was calling as usual to be peacemaker. And, you know, we were talking, and, you know, he got to a point where he was explaining to me the friction between you and AOC. And he said, you know, sometimes, you know, AOC can be brash. And I said, and that's the problem. I said, that's the number one problem right there. So let me explain this. So when AOC just did a video, right? And he literally said on that video that the reason why Micah and Diggs are doing what they're doing is because of content creators influencing them. So then he put content creators plural on top of that. Now, I was on the phone with Tuck as he was trying to defuse the situation. So he put to Micah saying, is there anything that can stop this? So he trying to be a true fan. He trying to stop the bullet before it hit, right? And he's accused of the opposite, as well as other content creators, falsely. So this being brass is bad for everybody's business, including him. And it's sloppy. And nobody cares at all about nobody's growth. We all know people that's in this space that do it for money. We know that. We say who they are, but we don't. Because it's such a big community, we like, go get your bag, bro. If people want to eat what you serving, cool. But then where AOC tends to get out of line is he'll then go brash at people and then play victim when you come back at him. So he even does that to his chat consistently. He'll say, hey, yeah, just hold me accountable. If you disagree, just say it. Then when somebody disagrees, he'll say, so bitch.
Right.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And I was telling Ray Ray, because Ray told me straight up. He said, bro, I disagree with your take on Michael Parsons and Diggs, but this is the difference. I said, Ray, and he said this to me, we could talk about it live. I said, bro, that's what we do.
Right.
We'll get on live, and we will go back and forth. And guess what? If you right, I will come around to you. If I'm right, I'm going to box the hell out of you until you come around to me. That's verbatim what I said. But it's going to be done with respect. Tuck would have never did this show today if AOC didn't first lie and slander his name. It's just like Jerry did to Diggs and Micah. That's why it makes no sense to be a front office apologist. You don't let people shit on your brand that you need to eat from the rest of your life, and then when they respond, say they just jealous because of me growing. No, bro, nobody would say a word about nobody, and then it don't make sense because it's like, bro, why would we be jealous of the sixth best? It's not even logical. It's like we fuck with Law, we fuck with Vach. You know what I'm saying?
And
they've been bigger than you. They've been more influential than you.
Them on my
West
show,
Coast is way bigger than you on Facebook. Way bigger than you. Do way bigger numbers. If it was envy in the space, it would have been shown.
Boss, I just had those people all on my show. If I was jealous of growth, I would be jealous of Vach being out there for DallasCowboys.com getting a platinum plaque. I had Vach on my show. I had Mark on my show. I'm not jealous of my show.
It's those sloppy accusations that he throw out there blind, and it seems, I'm not gonna throw out the motives, but it seems to have an air of I'm righteous, they're not. You can trust me, don't trust them. And it's like, bro, no. We go disagree sometimes, but it ain't gonna be with the accusations. Like, perfect example. I'm going back and forth with a leader content creator right now. I totally disagree with how he's going about it, right? Because he said, I don't deal in drama, right? But then I'm like, bro, but when I see you on Twitter, you speaking about Micah and Diggs, right? That's a legitimate back and forth, but it's going to be a back and forth with respect to who that guy is. So Tuck and I have publicly butted heads.
It's the third time, boss.
Never disrespectful, but publicly, I don't feel that.
No. I thought you were saying about telling him to slow it down. I thought you were talking about him. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm saying how we move in the space. Like when we disagree, we say send the link.
Send the link.
We say send the link. Yeah, send the link. We gonna hash this out in the public. And see, that's what really happened with Team Weapons versus Team Trenches. It was where we were seeing slightly different, and we was like, the best way to settle this is head up. So everybody that was real pro weapons and everybody that was real pro trenches, got in the arena, got our swords out, battled, and guess who won? Both of us.
Both of us won.
We got our weapon and we got our trenches.
Right.
But guess who heard the debate? Because we was men and women enough to face each other on it. The whole community. And guess what? Even Schottenheimer heard it, because guess what he said? He said, I'm watching the fights and I'm enjoying it. Right. It was nobody else fighting but us.
Right.
It was, so that means the YouTube community was the leaders of the voice that got us both a weapon and a guard.
Right.
So now, it's very insincere what he does.
Right.
To attack people, to go on Twitter, put big taps when he responding to me, and then when I say, bro, I'm finna put a stop to this, then you go do a live, boss is hating on me, he's a gatekeeper. Nah, bro, all I want you to do is come at me with respect. Right. That's it. Right. It's okay to disagree, but it ain't gonna be with no laughing emojis, it ain't gonna be with no all caps. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. It don't matter who you are, how big you are. I done bust heads with the biggest people over respect.
Right.
And it will always be that case. Like, nobody is going to shit on our brands when we doing good, honest work.
Right.
I don't care how big you are.
Right.
So I don't care who you are. So it's one of those things for people that's trying to listen maybe to both sides to try to figure out who do I trust in this. Trust the people that's willing to be cross-examined. So if you not take up $10,000 in a head up, back and forth, which Tuck threw out there, then I don't trust you, because you got to show me. I don't want a bunch of bravado, but when it's time to be cross-examined, you avoid the fight. And then you're going to say, I ain't going to share my platform. Well, then who fucking gatekeeping then?
Right.
But see, you don't see us saying, hey, new up and comer, you can't get on.
Right.
You don't see me and me alone always on my platform. You see Tuck fuck with everybody. Cole was a new person. Tuck put him on. A dude, I forgot his name, but he was out of Canada. Tuck put him on. Right, so it's like when Lou was brand new, when Landlord was brand new, we said, let's rock, bro. I see your spirit. So all this gatekeeping accusations, it's all this slander, sloppy slander that he puts out there to pretend to be the victim. So it's one of those things to where we've been saying this, and I said this to him directly. I said, bruh, you would be cool in the space if you just stopped all the extra stuff.
Right.
I said, it's okay to disagree. Just don't deal with all the extra stuff.
Right.
And that's it. And so he's sitting here today where Tuck aired him out on the fact that he doesn't even look like a Cowboy fan, to be honest. He don't. He really don't.
Right.
Like, you know, he really don't. Like, it looks suspect when you kicked out your gaming community, then you look like you're scrambling to find another channel. So you got a Wemby channel, then you start a Cowboys channel. It looked like you chasing what's hot.
Right.
You know, the best way to kind of solve that would be to talk about that, because you look suspect. And people that, like, really peep game be like, dog, what's all this, bro? Like, say what? Women? Like, I thought you was a Mavericks fan. You would never see me have a Saquon channel. Ever.
Right.
Never. So, like, yeah, it is some suspect stuff. And it's like the people that's falling for it are the same people that fall for Republican Democrat bullshit.
Right.
If you the type of person that's going to sink yourself into an echo chamber and only listen to one person and never allow cross-examination, well, goddammit, you deserve to be fooled.
Right.
Because the best way to not be fooled is I'm going to go listen to Tuck's side, I'm going to go listen to AOC side, and I'm going to decide for myself who's telling the truth.
Right.
I can tell you what, though, from me listening to both sides, I can say this is only one person who showed their work. It was Tuck. It was only one person who's responding. It was Tuck. Now, could Tuck be wrong? Maybe. But guess the best way to figure that out? Meet in the circle and handle it like men.
Right.
All this, let me go to my place and shoot, and let me go, you go over there and shoot. All right, well, fuck it then. Yeah, likely that person that don't want to be cross-examined, they not the honest.
Right.
They not the honest. So, because I've noticed from asking Tuck and everybody in this space, when you really believe what you saying, you would face me. And Tuck said this, I'll meet you in a neutral site.
Pick it, bro.
And guess what? The fans will sit back and watch that shit. But it ain't, I doubt it's going to happen. For me watching the past, when somebody threw down $10,000, I told Tuck this. Hey, bro, I'll fight you for $10,000. I'm serious. I will put on. I'm dead ass serious too. I will put on some gloves and box the hell out of Tuck over $10K. You know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, let's put this on for the fans. You dropping 10? Let's go. I have a physical fight with Tuck, no problem. So if it's really about the truth, meet up like men. Let the jury decide. But I almost guarantee you that's not gonna happen.
I don't know, dog. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. I don't put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not capping about the money or anything like that, bro. It's fine because I know he's not going to come on my channel. And here's the thing: he'll say he doesn't want me on his channel because he doesn't want to expose me to his viewers, but he just streamed me to his viewers. You see what I'm saying? So what is it really about, and bro? I get it, bro. Like if I started a Madden channel, right? And I was doing my thing on Madden. I was growing on Madden. Okay, cool. I wouldn't call out Dubby. I wouldn't call out Henry. I wouldn't call out Civil, the people who've been playing this game for years, winning millions of dollars playing Madden. I would have shut up, do my Madden content, grow my channel, and just kind of. So what is it? But see, the thing is, boss, it's that jealousy because you think that numbers equals impact. It doesn't, right? There's a lot of Cowboys content creators that people probably don't even know to do massive numbers, right? But the thing is, it's the impact that scares him. That's his insecurity. Like, why is it Tuck, right? Why did Micah and Diggs respond to Tuck? Now you're sitting there on a podcast with Terrence Parsons, right? And then you're sitting on a podcast with Dak's brother, Tad, right? So you're trying to get in arm's length, but you're just mad because you haven't cut through yet, right? But here's the thing, just leave. All I ask is just leave me alone. And like you said, Ball, stop with the extra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just the extra.
Yeah, so it's just the extra, bro. Because clearly we know.
I see people coming over here from his channel, right? And they saying, what's the problem? What did AOC do? Well, right? So I learned this from Okoye. Okay, so back in the day, I butted heads with Watch.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true story, right? He had an opinion.
The conference has been locked.
I didn't like what he said because my name came up with the OC.
Mm-hmm.
So I went live about it, right? It was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have handled it that way.
Right.
So then I talked to Okoye, and he said, bro, the problem with that, it don't even matter if you right. It don't matter if he right. The problem is you and him are making fans choose between you two.
Right.
He said the problem with that is it's actually dumb business on both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, he right. He said it would have been just better to just talk about it, state your case, don't say no names, and just move on.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the rookie boss, new to the space, not knowing how to handle public disputes or public differences. And I'm just being honest, you know? So for people that might be coming on trying to see, okay, what's going on? Tuck is responding to AOC.
Right.
This is not a preemptive attack at AOC. This is a response. What AOC did, which was wrong, is he went out there and said that Micah and Diggs spoke against their ownership mainly because, and one of the reasons is because content creators are influencing them. Somebody called in and said, yeah, we need to protect Jay Tuck. He said, no, don't protect him. He one of the main ones. That's what Tuck's name got slandered in the public, and we all trying to grow a business. We are all influential. It's some people out there that just go believe it just because they trust AOC.
Right.
And they like him, and he has a great personality, and he's a great orator. He's a great orator. He speaks well. But the problem with that is Tuck was innocent of that accusation. I was on the phone with Tuck as he was trying to defuse it. We both said after he tried to defuse it, bruh, I'm not going to say nothing. Now, we could have been the ones that jump out there and say, let's make a video. Right. Michael might be getting ready to do. No, we both said out of love to the Cowboys, I ain't saying shit.
Right.
And Tuck said, I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
I ain't saying nothing. Hopefully, he wakes up different.
Right. That's the last thing I said.
And then it woke up and it was boom. So Tuck is literally innocent of what he's been accused of. And then you come out and you say he's doing some nefarious stuff when I'm knowing my brother was being absolutely righteous.
Mm-hmm.
So some people would say, well, who is more than likely to tell you the truth? Somebody who don't have relationships with players or somebody who do? Mm-hmm. Well, that's the benefit of knowing people. I've been always doing and dealing with Tuck. I know he's principled as fuck. Okay, so if he was a kiss ass, when people called him influential, that wanted him to do some sneak diss bullshit, bad, fake ass media stuff, but they was high up where they could have helped him get a job, he would have took it. You know what he said? Hell no. When he had criticisms of Micah, I heard it. Mm-hmm. When he had criticisms of Diggs, I heard it. So to just start an accusation because he knows them or played a video game with them that he's not man enough to keep the Cowboys first is one of those sloppy accusations that you will get sometimes from AOC. Mm-hmm. And everybody is saying this, and it's simple. And I said this to him too, to his face, privately on the phone. Brother, nobody gonna ever have no problem with you. Stop the extra stuff, and you won't feel like people hating on you. Mm-hmm. If he just go back and follow that, he gonna be able to do his thing, make his money, attract the Cowboy people that he attract that fit his style. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Right. Tuck wasn't gonna say nothing until his name came up in front of mutual people.
I got the video, boss, 8 times, and I never looked at it. It wasn't until like someone actually sent me the clip. I'm like, all right, bro, what? Because like there's literally a comment. It's like someone said AOC was talking about you in my YouTube comments, right? I said, okay, thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't even going to do this, you know what I'm saying, until I watched the clip. I was like, oh, and it wasn't even the Diggs thing, it was the extra, it was the vagina, this bitch ass, it was that. And I said,
yeah, it's vagina, bro. It's the extra stuff. It's like, you loud and wrong. F always say that.
Right. Yeah, dog.
You loud and you wrong.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's what see, like, so it's one of those things that where, bro, somebody like Dallas Sports said, this is supposed to be about talking football, not drama. Why can't y'all brothers and sisters get along? At the end of the day, Dallas Sports 1977 is also business. You can't, it's like this is why Diggs Neal responded. Diggs Neal trying to maybe play for somebody else if they don't play for Dallas. Mm-hmm. If you let somebody with a big voice like Jerry set the narrative with no response, it could hurt you in the future. Mm-hmm. People don't understand that. Mm-hmm. Like, so how do you not understand why Micah spoke up for himself, why Diggs spoke up for himself? How do you not understand that? It's the same business reason why Tuck had to say something, because it's like, bro, you got a big voice, you're growing fast, but you're being sloppy on what you're saying. Mm-hmm. And when you're saying it and you bring me up, everybody don't have that show me spirit where they'll say, show me this about Tuck. No, it's a lot of people that just run with shit.
Right.
And so when they run with it, like for instance, when he called me a gatekeeper, I saw people that was my followers and my subscribers say, boss, a gatekeeper, I'm disappointed.
Right.
And like, they never said, boss, is this true?
Right.
Are you gatekeeping?
Right.
They just went with it. So when people defend their brand and business, you can't turn around and be like, they're hating on me and my growth and my star growth and my stardom and me. I'm just a riser and they hate it. Like, no, bro. That's black man Karen stuff, bro. No, it's none of that. Because it's people that's way bigger than you. If it was hating this community, it would have showed before you. with the people that's already way bigger than you, way more influential than you. If we was hating Voch, it would have showed by now. Are we hating the fact that Voch should not know? Are we still man enough to go back and forth if we disagree? Hell yes. But are we hating? No. And then there are certain people with a certain voice that I don't want affiliated with drama. So didn't I tell you before, if you ever got a big job, I would be mad at you if you jumped out there in the streets with drama. I said that to him personally, because when you hit a certain level, we need to protect your voice, and we need you out of drama. We just need you to be the star player so that you can open up the doors for more content creators. So no, I don't want people like Voch talking about drama. No, I want him talking about football. But then when Voch get big and big as hell, and actually he the host of ESPN and FX1 and got him a 7-figure check, now I'm expect Voch to go ahead and let it rip. But when you first get him involved, shut the fuck up, bro. Don't make no waves. So we are even understanding the people that need to play the politics. Because I would be mad if he was out there stepping into this mic and shit right now. No, Voch, you just get out in the door. Chill out. That's what the real homies would tell Voch. So this ain't got nothing to do with no hate. This ain't got nothing to do with no growth. It ain't got nothing to do with no gatekeeping. It ain't none of that. It's as simple as grown man respect. If you don't do it, you go get the bullets back. So everybody that says, why is this happening? It's because Tuck is responding.
Facts, boss. Facts. Well, hey, my dog, man, I appreciate you. Yeah, I think people are coming back in. They're a little bit late, but I'm gonna kind of catch them up, bro. But appreciate you for calling in, dog. Keep doing incredible work. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. We already know what's up, dog. Appreciate you, bro.
The last thing I say is our whole American system is built on cross-examination. That was happening with the British. We hated that it was already decided before you even had a court. So we set up a system of cross-examination. Go listen to both sides. And then ask that person to show me. I'm out.
Facts. Appreciate you, dog. Yeah, people are saying Demon Gordy. I'm trying to go watch Stranger Things. We got 2 more callers left. We're gonna go watch these Stranger Things. But you know what I'm saying? People are coming in late. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really just need to rewind. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just need to really just go and rewind a little bit, but and catch up. But let me go ahead and catch y'all up real quick. Take a little drink. I'm gonna catch y'all up real quick. So like Boss was saying yesterday or day before Friday. Today's Sunday, right? Friday. I was minding my own business, right?
Parsons getting paid, but he needs to stop hanging with Diggs.
I was like, nah, this was a bad move. This was a bad move. Professionally speaking, this was a bad move. In the real world, this is a bad move. Tierra said, bro was happy as hell after Diggs and Micah interview, talk about some stand up and fight back. Exactly. Now, your goofy ass talk about some stand up and fight back. Your goofy ass over there mad with your vagina hurting because one of your buddies about to get traded.
So, goofy ass, vagina hurting, right? So for all the people who's coming over here, what we're not going to do is sit back and act like Tuck is in the wrong. Tuck was chilling watching Stranger Things, season 3, right? I'm almost done, right? I was minding my business. I'm getting vagina hurt, this goofy ass, bitch ass this, bitch ass that, so I am responding, right? But I'm responding for the 3rd time, right? The first 2 times I responded was warning shots. And that was my fault, right? Just giving him a chance to grow, just letting him kind of breathe in the community, hopefully that he get it. So I was sitting there sending warning shots. But after the 3rd time, bang! I had to drag him out in the middle of the street, Cowboys Nation, and put this Demogorgon down. I had to. Right? So don't come over here playing what it took do to cause this. What it took do to do all this. Can we just get along? Can we just get along? The fuck? Can we just, Tuck, man, we need love. Tuck, we need, We need the community together. We need the space to be peaceful. Name another content creator I'm having this conversation about. Name another one. That was just Boss, DMV, right? Name another one. Name another one. This is the third time, bro. This is the third time. Now he's over there talking about my wife, y'all. And I'm loving the growth in me because because there's not shit you can say about my wife, dog. I'm cool, right? Because I know the tough shit. I offered the man $10,000 to talk football with me. I don't know, y'all, because y'all might be going back and forth. So maybe he responding, so he wants to do it or whatnot, right? I put up 10,000 or 5,000. He can put up 5,000. Winner takes all. I'm offering to talk football. Shit, if he wants to, he can call in, right? I don't run for no smoke. But the thing that I tell you guys all, I keep the receipts. I don't know. They said he ain't say nothing bad about my wife. He gaslight. I don't know what he said. I've been live, right? People were saying he said something about my wife. I don't care. There's nothing he can say about my wife, dog. There's nothing he can say about her. What you gonna say about my wife? You know what I'm saying? so yeah, bro. It's just I did not cause this. It said, hell, I'll take the 5K. No, I want him, the fastest growing, biggest YouTuber in the Cowboys space, to put up $5,000 to talk Cowboys football against me. Because he's the biggest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So it just is what it is, man. Let's get to the last two phone calls. Yo, caller, state your name. Where you from?
Yo, what's good? It's Honey Graham, bro.
What's going on with you, dog?
Chilling, man. Listen, man. It's gatekeepers, all this stuff. Law my dog, box my dog, you my dog. Like, what's the gatekeeping? I did something else for Law, Vosh, Law Brunson.
Right.
So what's the gatekeeping about? You know what I mean? If it was a gatekeeper, they wouldn't have let me do. I did Voch's thumbnails for a whole season.
Right.
So what's the gatekeeping shit about? If that was gatekeeping, that wouldn't have never happened.
Right.
I think he throws stuff out there to see what sticks because he's a shock guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to that's how he builds up his community. And then when people shoot back at him, he ducks and hides his head.
Right.
That's what he does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've grown this channel. I'm the fastest growing channel. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want nobody on my channel. Law helped build your channel, bro.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Right.
But you don't want to mention that now. You don't want to mention that.
Right.
Law helps you.
Right.
Law helps you. And I'm pretty sure you was like, Law, what are you doing? I hit Law up. I called Law. Law, what are you doing? We all did that.
But we were all like, hey, bro, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Law being my brother, I was like, all right, bro, have at it. I didn't understand it, but I kind of stayed back. You know?
I did the same thing. I called him. I said, Law, what's up, bro? What is this?
Yeah.
This is not you. What's up?
Right.
What I said, and he was like, man, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to help grow him. I'm trying to help build him. I'm like, all right, cool, bro. Cool, bro. Let it go. You know what I mean?
Right.
I said, if Law cool with it, all right, cool. We gonna see how it go.
Mm-hmm.
And then now all of a sudden, I don't want people on my channel. I grew this. I'm the fastest growing channel. You don't acknowledge the people that helped grow your channel because you wanted to be this and that with I wasn't there. I don't know.
Right.
But the same thing you blaming Micah for is the same thing you did.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Bro, where does that come on? Where does that come on, bro? What? Y'all, if y'all gonna be a part of something, make sure y'all do the research and y'all listen to see what y'all a part of, because sometimes you could get led down the wrong path.
Right.
For real, if y'all don't see that this guy is leading you down the wrong path, why is he so anti this and anti that? Because anti-sells. Anti-sells, and you call yourself real this and real that. Come on, bro. Let's stop hiding behind the real this and real that when we see what's going on, when we see what you're doing.
Right.
How you going to curse out anybody that don't agree with this man? Yo, you a goofy, fuck you, shut your bitch ass up, blah, 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 calling them this and calling them that. It's good to do while you're online, sir, but will you do this in front of people's faces? I don't think you would.
No, not at all.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody that's online ain't a nerd, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are real and pull up to your front door.
Oh, people. I mean,
but then you
go ahead, exactly, dog. I mean, hey, bro, like, be careful. I'm saying, dog, like, hey, ain't everybody like that, right? Not everyone's like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, hey, play and talk to and call people. You know what I'm saying?
It's not. But then when people get at him, yo, man, I don't know. He coming at me. He's this and that at me. Come on, bro. If you going to be that way, stand on being that way if you're going to be that way.
Right.
Don't be that way, and then when people come at you, oh, I'm coming at them because they gatekeeping. They don't allow me on their channels and this and that and the third, all this crazy stuff. It must be a reason why they don't allow you on your on the channel.
He was on the final word before. He was on the final word before. He was on the final word, and then months later, he disrespected the final word and said that he did them a favor by showing up on the final word with Big Law and Boss.
Guys, if y'all don't see what this is, I don't know what to tell you, man. He uses people. Then when he feels like he's done with you, he'll drop you and disrespect you, and then move like he's the one, like he helped you out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy. And I don't know this man. I just know what I see. You know what I'm saying? I know what I hear.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, nobody, if you had he had a disrespect with you, why don't y'all talk behind the scenes, iron it out behind the scenes, whatever problems y'all got, iron it out behind the scenes. What's the problem? You don't need somebody's phone number. You got Instagram, Twitter, and boxes all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Mm-hmm.
But instead, you want to go online, shoot it out to the world, because, if I shoot this out, I can get views and clicks and get people to grow my channel and then stun on people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I got the fastest growing channel. Yo, you doing it because you like beef? You doing it because you going, if everybody like this,
right,
I'm going to go to the left.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. That's not real, yo. And then put it in the quote, I'm real. Oh, that's not being real.
Mm-hmm.
It's not being real at all.
Right.
Stop masking it with I'm a real Cowboys fan. I don't go with the herd. I don't go with the people. Y'all mad at me for that because I don't go where the sheep go. No, you're doing it because you want to be different from everybody. You trying to be different. So any way that you can try to be different to have yourself stand out so that you can make yourself real, you're trying to do it. But that don't mean you real. Mm-hmm. You fake, bro.
Right.
You fake.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just crazy to me.
It's
how
crazy,
fake you
bro.
is,
It's crazy because all that I'm not saying delete your channel, make different content. I'm not even saying stop because I mean we're blocked. I blocked him. He blocked me on Twitter, so he's still tweeting about me. All I'm saying is just keep me out of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if he makes a Vach video, okay, then let Vach handle that, bro. But why do you keep mentioning me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it about me? You know what I'm saying? You have my number, dog. You know, like I said, you wanted to do. You told your subscribers you talked to Tuck and everything is cool. So what changed after that? You went on the show with Law because you were starting to get some growth and you started shooting back at Jay Tuck, calling me Jay Cuck. I never mentioned you again after that moment, bro. I never mentioned you again. We talked on the phone as men. We talked on phone. We talked on the phone.
Now I feel like I can shoot at people because now I got the subscriber base.
Because I got Law. I got Law in the car, and like I said, I talked to him on the phone, man to man. He went on there and said, we're all cool, bro. I followed him back on Twitter. He followed me back. Okay, cool, whatever. You know, I even interacted with him a little bit. Nothing too crazy, right? Everything was cordial. He got in the whip with Law, and he started shooting shots at me again. And the only reason I didn't do this back then is because my brother Law was in the car. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to just... Right. But I was like, dog, my brother Law's in the front seat. So I sat back and kind of chilled a little bit. You know? And I kept waiting, like, damn, Law, I gotta get Law. I gotta get Law out the seat. Right.
That's what real G's do. You don't want to hit your brother.
Right.
Your brother in the car.
Right, yeah. I'm like, all right, damn, bro. Like, every time I would get the scope on him, I would see Law. I'm like, God damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, every time I would, like, damn, bro, Law, just duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, Law, like, I can't do that. Law's right there. You know
You had to wait for Law to get out the car.
Yeah, I'm about to get out the car, Law. Like, God damn, dog.
I'm about to light you up now.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. But it's like, bro, do your content, but don't be fake about doing your content, bro. Right. If that's how you really feel, stand on that and be real about that 24/7. Don't switch up, rock with people, and then when you feel like you're done with them, you shit on them.
Right.
That's not cool, bro.
Right.
That's not real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's not real at all, man.
Not at all. It's not what men do, bro. If I don't rock with you, I just don't rock with you, bro. You go over there, I'm gonna go over there, and we're gonna just keep it like that, bro.
And you gonna keep it left, like why are you shooting shots back and forth? Like you said, y'all had that conversation, you squashed it. That's supposed to be it.
Right.
You're not supposed to go back over the line after you squash something. You're not supposed to go back over the line.
Right.
But you wait for an opportunity to happen.
Right.
Then you feel, I ain't got my chance to shoot at him again.
Right.
Can't trust your word.
Right.
What Scarface say?
All your man has is the ball of his word. Yeah. And I'm hey, bro. Yeah. You know? So it just is what it is. But hey, dog, I appreciate you, man. It's like, you know, like I said, when you make content, bro, you don't make it for everybody. So I get it, right? My show is not for everybody. I don't build my show for everybody, right?
Right.
But at least the thing I want
everybody's not gonna like everything.
Everybody's like, but I built it for real men and real women. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you threatened to ruin a man's marriage over a drag show, bro, that showed me everything that I needed to see. Like, hey, bro, that's just man code, bro.
That was wild, man. Like, why are you even bringing that up? What does that have to do with y'all disagreement?
Right.
That has not. That shows right there what you about, bro.
Right.
And come on, man. Like, you willing to go low, to disrespect the man when you didn't even have to go there.
Right.
Now, okay, if he went there with you, if Law went there with him and dragged his family and his wife up into this thing, then you know what, man? It is what it is, bro. He did it to you. You got all the gloves is off. Everything is on the table. You feel what I'm saying? But for you to do that when that wasn't even on the table, that's not a man, bro.
It's not a man, bro.
That's not a man at all, man. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. He can feel how he want to feel. That's not a man. You got to have some. At some point, what people has lost, bro, is integrity, my nigga.
Integrity, dog.
And nobody got integrity no more, bro. That is what being a man is. Having integrity, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't respect him because he don't got no integrity. If he didn't move like that, bro, I respect your content. I respect that man. He got integrity, man. But the way that you move, you shit where you eat, you shit on people when you feel like you bigger than them.
Disrespect our women in our community. Disrespect women like Sadiqa. If he could get in touch with Micah, like how you can get in touch with Micah directly, he would be shitting on everybody. I talk to these players. What you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? I got Micah's phone number right here. Boom, 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 boom. He tried to do it with his brother. He tried to flex on people with his brother. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get it, bro.
That's not cool, man.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just not man. You know what I'm saying? It's just some bitch ass stuff, bro. And I'm just like, hey, dog, it just is what it is. Like I said, all I'm asking is just keep me out your mouth. But if you want to, here's my thing, bro. If you want to come at Tuck, or you want to shut Tuck up or prove I'm a fraud, then why won't you turn your ring light on and go toe to toe? Like I don't understand that. Like if
you threw the ultimate challenge out there. If
5 bands, bro.
And let's do the thing, and then that's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Ain't nothing else left to be said.
If you come on a show and you school me and you take my 5 bands, bro, you could go on your live and talk all this shit. I got your 5 bands. I got your money. You could go do whatever you got to do because you shut Tuck up.
He would have earned that right. He would have earned that right, and he would be respected because he went on the show and he mopped the floor with you.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? It ain't no, bro, he probably's listening. I ain't got no beef with you. I don't know you.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, I don't know you, Tuck. I just know Law. I know Vach. I know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know you. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I respect people with integrity, my nigga.
Right.
You got integrity, my nigga. That go a long way.
Right.
That go a long way, bro.
Right.
And if he does that, he earned the right to do that. Man, and he shit on it, man, I have to salute that man because he went on the show and he mopped the floor with you. So he could say whatever he wants.
Right.
So that's what it is. You got to earn that, bro.
Right.
You can't throw rocks and hide your hand and try to get people to respect you like that. That's not cool. I don't care who you is. Nobody will respect that.
Right.
And no line of work, nothing. If you throw rocks and hide your hand, and then when people come at you, you play victim.
Right.
Do it the respectful way, man. You go a long way by doing it the respectful way, man.
Facts.
That's all. That's the whole point I'm trying to get across is do it in a respectful way, and people not only will respect you, you will go further because of the respect.
Right.
You will go further because people will vouch for you.
Right.
You know what? Listen to that man, yo, because that man, you can respect what that man's going to say out his mouth.
Right.
He ain't got no malice. He ain't got none of that. He's mutual down the line, and you can respect that man. But if you don't operate like that, then
can't trust it, bro.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that.
Right.
Why certain people in the community, why everybody in the community got the respect that they have because of the way that they move.
We had to earn it, bro. We had
to
earn it
Now, I'm not saying that everybody's great, and don't nobody have no missteps, and I'm not saying that.
Right.
They might have missteps. They might have everybody is great, but if it's not out in the public and we're not seeing that, then how are we going to judge somebody on that? And for you to bring something up that we don't know is true, is not true. You talking about everybody? That's foul, bro. If I know some information, you didn't disrespect me to that certain type of level. So why would I bring that out?
Right. Right.
And again, you don't know if it's true or not.
Right.
Unless you've seen it with your own eyes. And even if you've seen it with your own eyes, if you got respect for that man, you would talk to that man first before you even bring that out into the public.
Right.
That just goes to show you don't got no respect for nobody.
Right.
If I'm going to work with you, I first got to have respect for you.
Facts, bro.
That's me.
Right.
Or if you'll feel like, you know what, I'm going to use this dude and get everything I can get out of this dude, then I'm going to shit on him, which means that you a vulture.
Right. Facts. And man code is if I talk to you in person as a man and we say, hey, bro, let's just, you know what I'm saying, let's cool, my bad, okay, whatever, cool, and we move on, that's where it dies at. Don't, you know what I'm saying, don't wait till it gets safe again and then be, all right, now I got some more growth with me. Now with Law, I got Law in the front seat. Now I'm going to start shooting again, bro. When I talked to you on the phone, you told everybody, you told everybody Tuck and you was cool, right? And everybody was cool, right? And we had moved on. I had never mentioned you again, bro. You know? And Carl Brown just mentioned, right? He said, Tuck, he's not the only one. Let's Talk Cowboy too, right? I know a lot of people don't agree with, or they talk about Let's Talk Cowboy. He was growing, right? I've seen his channel. Personally, it's not for me. I'm not a fan of it. But I have never once said anything negative publicly about, I'm not even sure the gentleman's name, right? About Let's Talk Cowboy. Because he hasn't said anything to me. He hasn't said anything to me I'm aware of, right? So go get your money, bro. I've never said anything negative about Let's Talk. I don't. The content's really just not for me, right? But still, Let him grow. Let him do his thing. I've never said one negative thing about that man. I don't even know his name, right? And I assume that he has kept me, you know what I'm saying, out of his comment. He may have, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't get it, right? But that's how it is, bro. You can still get your growth. You can still get your clicks. You can still go get your money. Just keep me out of it. That's all I'm asking. It's one little thing. Especially after I talk to you on the phone about it and you agree.
With what your channel is about.
Right.
People don't care about what your channel is about. It's just the way that you do it.
Right.
It's the way that you do it.
Right.
And you don't have to quote unquote, if you quote unquote say, well, ain't nobody gonna tell me how to do my channel because I'm quote unquote being real, then that shows what type of real person you are.
Right.
And if you don't want that to come across and you don't want people to believe that, then you have to stop doing that.
Right. Right.
That's just as simple as that.
Right.
We all not going to. We all not going to agree.
Right. Never.
If you say, hey man, the front office did this, they did that. Micah needs to wait his turn. That's fine. That's a great argument. You okay? All right, cool. It's not Micah. It's his agent. I'm gonna show you why. Boom, 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 boom. It's the agent's fault. Okay, cool. Present this information. So you might could tell me something that I didn't know. Like, all right, he might have a point.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with he might have a point. You might change my mind and I might come to your side with the way of thinking, with the way that I think.
Right.
But that does not mean that, okay, since I think differently from Jay Tuck, I'm going to now not support Jay Tuck anymore.
Right.
That does not mean that.
Right.
And that's where this world has grown to. Once you're on this side, you can't support the other side anymore.
Right.
And it shouldn't be like that. There's enough money out here in Cowboys land and the world, period. It's enough money out here for everybody to get rather than for somebody to get it the sleazy way.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. That's all that has to be said. Come on, man. It's real beef out here in these streets to be sitting up here having YouTube beef.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Come
We got real shit to fix.
That does nobody no good at all. That does nobody no good. It don't.
Right. Facts,
because you might not don't want a sponsorship, Tuck.
Right.
But he might be trying to get a sponsorship. Do you think the sponsor's gonna come and say, all right, man, let me throw you some money? No, you in beef.
Right.
I don't want to associate my channel with this and with that.
Right.
And I don't know if he wants a sponsorship or not. I'm just throwing that out.
He does because we had the same agency, but he ruined that up. So yeah, he wants sponsorships. I got a call from the agent yesterday. So Jay Tuck is now going to have his own podcast. It'll be streaming on Spotify and also Apple Podcasts, right? But see, he messed that up, being what he is, and ruined that relationship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then you'll turn around and say it's a time and place, and you gotta wait for the Joneses to react, and you can't jump out the window, and you can't do this and that. You say everything about that about Micah, but then look at your own.
Right. And
but I'm not trying to start no beef or nothing. But I'm just saying, if you can't be that way.
Right.
You can't be that way because you want to be on the other side of everybody else. And again, I don't want no smoke. I don't know the man to throw smoke at the man.
Right.
I'm just saying, come on, man. Let's all just end this, man, and just we all can talk about Micah, have different opinions without the nonsense going on, man. Because the nonsense does good for no one.
Nope, it don't. It don't, dog. Well, hey, bro, appreciate you, man. I'm gonna get to this last caller, but thanks, dog, for chiming in, bro. Like I said, it's all about respect as men. You know what I'm saying? It's really just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you, dog.
All right.
I got one last caller. Let's see. Appreciate the super chat. Says, I used to support AOC, but yesterday all I did was get my take on the Micah trade, and bro gonna tell me it's stuff up. It's just football. Exactly. So if you're going to tell people to shut the hell up, right? Whatever, right? How? You know what I'm saying? How? Like, what gives you that supremacy that you feel like you can talk to people that way? Because you don't know football. So football's not your thing, obviously. Football's not your thing. So who are you to shut up subscribers in the community? Where did you play? What position did you play? Did you play ball in college? You live in Dallas. Where are your tickets? What games have you attended? Where is your Cowboys cave? Did you pass any scouting academies? Can you do any film studies? Like, what gives you the supremacy besides YouTube numbers to talk down on people and tell them to shut the hell up? What gives you that? You haven't earned it, bro. You haven't earned it. You haven't earned it, bro. You drop videos, right, with big flashy titles, right? Obviously, you see, I can steal your whole shit, right? You're lucky you're not in Philly, because in Philly, if you find a thumbnail that works for people, they would have just stole your whole shit, right? Obviously, I can make the same shit too. I can steal your whole shit too if I wanted to. But we have originality. We have style. We have cachet in this community, bro. We ain't got to knock and steal from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Son. All right, last caller here. All right, caller, man. Appreciate you for holding, man.
All right.
What up? What up? Can you hear me? Yup.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in there. You know, I've been following the community for a minute. Mm-hmm. I started off back with Rome and Law back in the day. Mm-hmm. But since then, everybody promotes everybody. So I done heard everybody just based upon Rome. He never shies off about putting CFO and Boss and Vaj and all of them, everybody out there. Mm-hmm. And I just was a little perturbed about the beef thing going on, but I already knew it because I've been watching. I watch everybody. So I was watching back in April when CFO first said what was going on with Law. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was a bit, I thought that was a girl move back then. Mm-hmm. And I just started watching him. Mm-hmm. So I don't know nothing that he done did since then, because I'm not going to give anybody that's going to carry themselves like that, any grace. So mm-hmm. I'm not going to be out there with them.
Right.
Whereas I mess with all of the rest of the content creators, because everybody has different takes on different things.
Right.
Even this Micah thing, mm-hmm. When they first came out, Rome, my boy, because I watch him religiously, mm-hmm. He came out and said, hey, even with all of this rigmarole going on, if the front office don't want to let Micah go, he ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. Because first of all, he really don't want to go. Mm-hmm. I think it's a ploy because he's in negotiations. Mm-hmm. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, to get your paper.
Right.
So, I don't fault him for that. He's supposed to do what he's supposed to do to get his paper.
Right.
But he's going to be, ain't nothing changed.
Right.
I've been watching Cowboys. I'm 60 plus. I've been watching Cowboys since I was 14. Mm-hmm. Most of the creators I watch are my boys, my son's age. Mm-hmm. So I say all that to say I've been doing this for a long time, and ain't nothing changed.
Right.
Jerry been slow paying the players forever.
Right.
And if you watched in recent times, not just players but star players. Mm-hmm. But Steven came on and said how and why they do what they do in terms of the money. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hey man,
he already told y'all that they're gonna take their time paying these people because they're making money on their money,
right?
Until they pay them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know why people tripping. You should be like, okay, I already know what they're gonna do,
mm-hmm.
and I already know that they're gonna pay Micah.
Mm-hmm.
He already said, Jerry already said that he was gonna make him the highest paid non-quarterback player in the league. He said that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just after this stuff, he said, hey, I gave him a number already.
Mm-hmm.
And it far exceeds anything that anybody's got out there. You know, I was like, oh, okay. So what are we beefing about?
Mm-hmm.
But then I heard CFO today, and I was like, oh, that's what we beefing about. We coming on this pride thing again because ain't no man. Well, I ain't,
right.
But ain't no real man gonna let no man just come out and just call them out like that and just call them all kind of. I don't even want to say the words,
right?
You know,
right.
Well, I say it. That they ain't gonna be calling you pussy,
right?
And just walk away like
right.
It's okay,
right?
Like they ain't gonna tell you can't come somewhere and just walk away like it's okay. Because who's gonna stand up for that?
Right.
Ain't no man gonna do that.
Right.
He's lucky he didn't run into him when he was here in Dallas, because it might have ended a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I like I said, I watch them all. And I watch CFO, I watch Tuck, and I'm going to continue to watch Tuck. Now, I don't F with AOC because I heard what he's about.
Mm-hmm.
And integrity does go a long way.
Right.
And when you are defecating on other people's for your own gain,
mm-hmm.
then that's not cool.
Right.
So, hey, I can't mess with that. I can't support that.
Right.
I can't give him that algorithm from my channel,
right?
Or from my devices,
right? Mm-hmm.
So I don't,
mm-hmm.
But I do support the rest of the content creators.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I love the fact that they're a community. I've seen just about everybody on everybody else's show,
right?
And then like on the universe thing the other night,
mm-hmm.
I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen Wes in forever,
mm-hmm.
but I saw him then because everybody supports everybody,
right?
You know, but I'm glad that he put that out there. But it was kind of a bully move on Tuck's part. I'm gonna say that to your face, man. Kind of a bully move because you know he can't hold a candle to you. That'd be like a grown man walking up to a little kid and just smacking the hell out of him. Ain't nothing he can do about it.
Hey, man.
So when you tell him come to you with football, come on now. He can't come to you.
I just give it up options. I just wanted to provide options, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to provide options because I'm not sure what is he after when it comes to chasing me. Like I'm not sure, because it can't be I've done something wrong or said something wrong. I haven't even mentioned him, right? You know what I'm saying? I honestly, bro, I literally texted him. I was like, bro, like. I was like, oh, I haven't watched him since April when I dropped that video. I haven't mentioned him. I haven't spoken about him. I ain't made no videos. Like, I haven't done anything remotely even close. I damn near forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't being put in my face anymore, because now I could just watch Law. Now I could watch the Cowboys Collective in peace. So he was out of sight, out of mind. I had people in my YouTube comments like, yo, bro, he's talking bad. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? Right. And then I started getting people saying, yeah, Tuck, this is your fault. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So finally someone sent me the clip and I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, bro. Like, nah. So I know
you wanted to put up with that.
Yeah.
Who would?
Right.
And you want to know why? You say, hey, I forgot about that. No, that was over. No, I let that go. But he didn't.
Right.
You've been dating before. You've been married for a long time. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
When you do something that the woman don't like, they don't forget that.
Right.
They just wait for a chance to bring that crap back up.
Right.
And that's what he did. He just waited for an opportunity. Because why you?
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about the content creators, but why specifically say your name?
Right. So I'm the only content creator that's supporting Micah. I'm the only one. You know, right.
You're the only one.
Yeah, I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
because really, for all us fans, and that's the part that burns me up. We all are fans, or we all profess to be fans anyway.
Right.
So if we all are fans, we all want what's best for the Cowboys.
Right.
So what you doing, man? So what are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
If you want what's best for the Cowboys, and where there's coming at another content creator serve the purpose of the Cowboys?
Right.
Where does that serve the purpose of the Cowboys? I don't understand that.
Right.
Because, first of all, you right to your opinion.
Right.
Even if you had said that,
Right.
we already know the truth. Now, we know that you tried to squash it.
Right.
But even if you had said, yeah, man, get
Right.
your damn money. Don't let them treat you like that. Make them show you some respect.
Right.
So,
Right.
you're a grown man. You can say what you want to say. Mike is a grown man.
Mhm.
He can say, yeah, Chuck, that sounds good, but no, I got to take care of me.
Right.
So I got to know.
Right.
I got to maintain until I get the check.
Right.
But it didn't go there.
Right.
And it probably never is going to go there because we probably going to pay him.
Right.
Unless Steven gets involved, gets a
Mhm.
wild hair up his ass and say, hey, I'm not going to let him make it with that. We're going to go ahead on and trade him.
Mm-hmm.
But I doubt it because the real deal is they don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
He's still got a year left on his contract.
Right.
And then they can franchise him for 2 years after that.
Right.
So 3 years from now, you can have the same discussion if you want
Right.
to. If they really wanted to get him, they
Mhm.
so you can have the same discussion 3
Right.
years from now. But we ain't gonna let you make it with that,
Mhm.
and we're gonna pay you the franchise minimum.
Right.
And they don't have to release him. There's nothing to say that they have to release him.
Right.
And if he decides, well, I just ain't gonna play, then he still
Right.
that year on that contract rolls
Right.
over to the next year.
Right.
So it people who know football and who know those I'm not like a management in terms of football. I'm a football fan.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the management. I don't know all the ins and outs and all, but I know that because that's not hard to know.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. But I will give you some advice, man, and you can take it, you can leave it. First of all, he ain't gonna come back because he ain't stupid. He ain't gonna come back and tell you, yeah, I got 5,000 more put up. He ain't stupid. He ain't trying to lose his 5,000. You know that hell, most of the content creators always point to you when they're talking about football knowledge and breaking down film and all that stuff. So he ain't stupid. He ain't gonna just throw his money away like that. So he's gonna let you make it with that because he don't have a choice.
Right.
Like I say, that'll be like a 8-year-old running up on a 30-year-old. He's gonna get the shit slapped out of him,
right?
And then he's gonna go cry to his mama. So that said, I'll be glad when we can just get back to content, baby.
Right.
Yes, can we get back to content? Can we get back to talking football? Can we get back to talking what's going on at the training camp and what we looking to do for next year and so on?
Right.
Because that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for the football team,
right,
then
we wouldn't be
football. No content. What are you going to be creating content on? Unless you're going to go and create content on Dragon Ball Z or something. Right. I don't know.
I see what you did. I see what you did.
I'm there for football.
Yeah,
I'm there for football.
Right.
So, and I love what you do. And like I say, Ron was my boy. I don't miss his show. He turned me on to you and a lot of the others.
Mm-hmm.
So him and Law,
right?
Because that's where I started,
right?
And but I appreciate everybody else because I like all of the different comments. I don't see eye to eye with Boss all the time,
right?
Sometimes he get a little radical,
right?
But then sometimes he interjects things that I didn't know. And I'm like, oh,
right,
oh, okay. I see why he's going there,
right?
But anyway. I don't want to just ramble on and on and on because when I'm listening to the other people, I say, "Damn, but they hurry up." So I get on there. But,
hey, man, yeah, I appreciate you. Man. I appreciate you,
I
dog.
to know I appreciated you.
Thank you.
You're never going to be at fault for standing up as a man. You got to do that.
Right.
You got to stand up as a man, and you got to stand up for your people.
Right.
So no,
facts.
Because you're a good man. That for not being like bitter about the white thing. I don't know what he said, but I'm a married man. I've been married for 40 years, 40 plus years. Bro. And if somebody says something about my wife, they probably gonna catch these. I
know, but yeah, I'm proud of myself. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, I could have played that dirty game. I'm not playing that with him. You know what I'm saying? There's no need. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking to you directly as a man. I never put wives, I never put kids, girlfriends, any of that ever into the story. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. But hey, my guy, appreciate you for calling in, man. And we're going to get back to football tomorrow, Monday. So appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
All right, bro.
All right.
All right, y'all. All right, man. Appreciate y'all calling in, man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. Make sure I got all the super chats, man. They're coming in. Appreciate all the super chats. Let's see. Make sure I got them all. Hold up. See here. We got that from that boy Jay. It says, I used to support AOC, but yesterday all he did was give my take on Micah trade, and bro gonna tell me it's the F up. Bro, it's just football. Facts. My dog Smoke Tuck, we know the real. You got receipts to prove your point, bro. He got in on y'all top CC and pretty much dropped the ball. Not your fault, you did. Facts. And Lacey, appreciate you. I rock with Jay Tuck and Law. No need to get personal. That's exactly it, bro. Like, that is exactly what I'm trying to say, Cowboys Nation. Now, of course, right, he has a following. I'm not going to act like he doesn't. So there are going to be some people who are going to grab those pitchforks and be like, oh, yeah, Jay Tuck, get him, right? Go get him. But I walked you guys down the timeline. I've done absolutely nothing wrong but defend myself for someone calling me vagina and this and that and no and this and that and this and that and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my dog Rome. Hold on, Rome. Hold up, Rome. Hold up, Rome. Oh, let me turn this thing back on for a sec. Hold up. I didn't even know. Let me unlock it for you, Rome. Hold up. I didn't know my dog was calling. I didn't look at my phone. Hold on. Let me get you back in, Rome, real quick. You
are the only participant in the conference.
All right. All right, Rome, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Rome. Call in. Yeah, see my brother CT calling. I didn't even see. I ain't looked at my phone, dog. My bad. But you see how many callers said, man, I watched Rome and that's how I found Jay Tuck, or I watched Jay Tuck and I found Boss, or I watched Boss and that's how I found DMV, or I watched Mark Holmes and that's how I found, like, so that's what this community is about, right? We're not trying to hoard. After every collab show that we do, what do we say? Hey, Boss, tell everybody where they can find you, bro. Tell everybody where they can find you, Boss. Hey, Rome, even though you already know, Rome, tell everybody where they can find you. DMV, tell everybody where they can find you. You know what I'm saying? Amp, tell everybody where they can find you, bro. Now, if I wanted to be a hoarder, I would just end the live stream and just be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Rome, call in, dog. Let's see here. See Rome call in. Yo, caller, state your name. Where you from?
Yo, it's Rome.
Hey, what's going on
All
with you, dog?
participants are on hold.
I know you was at the movie chilling, dog. All right, man. What's going on, dog? Oh, my bad. Actually, hit the wrong button. No, wrong. My bad.
The conference has been locked.
Hey, Ron, what's going on with you, dog?
Dude.
All right. We back. All right, what's going on with you? Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear Ron.
Yeah. Can they hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, man, I had to call it, man. First of all, I seen when the shit was jumping up. Oh, first of all, my fault. I come in. I went on the phone.
Yeah, hey, Ron, we live right now just in case, bro. We down on the solo phone. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to go crazy. I thought this was a phone call. Now, when I was in the movies earlier with the family watching Fantastic Four, man, I saw it was about to go crazy. Like literally walking in, I was like, okay, it's about to go nuclear. And I'm going into the movies. So I couldn't even tap in there. I haven't heard really much until I got out about 45 minutes, an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't need to hear all the context going back and forth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as this, bro. And we've spoken about this before. Newsflash. When you start coming at grown men in condescending, disrespectful ways, you're going to get disrespect back.
Right.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
It should not, this ain't rocket science.
Right.
This is why I be trying to steer my way out of it and stay clear of this shit, because I know me. I got crash out tendencies.
Right.
I don't want to do a stream.
Right.
I want to get it shaken.
Right.
So that's why I try to mind my business.
Right.
Because y'all gonna want me to entertain y'all, and I'm not.
Right.
I'm gonna be trying to find a way to meet up with somebody.
Right.
That's just me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even gotta be all this though.
Right.
The way I say it is like this, man. As far as my man's success, nobody got no problem with the success. Salute to you and your success, man. Go do your thing.
Right.
This is just man shit. Don't come at me crazy I won't come at you crazy.
Right.
And you can't dictate how somebody take the way you come at them crazy. You just can't.
Right.
I can say something real chill, and you might not take it as chill.
Right.
It's like bumping into somebody in the store. You might bump into the wrong dude that ain't with the bumping.
Right.
Now it's a gun in your face.
Right.
Or you might bump into somebody like, oh, it's all good, man, excuse me.
Right.
You don't know.
Right.
So, yeah, you can say people take stuff sensitively or disrespectful. You don't know how somebody's going to take it.
Right.
And that goes for vice versa. If you want to say something spicy, be prepared to deal with the consequences. That's why I try to steer my way out of it.
Right.
Personally.
Right.
Speaking on it. But you have now, your name has been brought up too many times, so you're speaking on it because you're a man.
Right.
It is what it is. You're speaking on it because you're a man.
Right.
Don't talk about me or about nothing that's going on. Now, since I've been tapped in, apparently your wife got brought up. That's when shit goes super left.
See, but wrong, you know me. I'm
be real.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm cool. I'm not even gonna go there because one, I didn't see what he said, bro. But it's
no
just
women, no kids, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying,
not
bro.
Nobody's wife or kids,
right?
Nothing.
But see, wrong. You a man, dog.
You bringing up my kids, bro. Just
you a man, wrong. You're a man of principle. You know what I'm saying? So we all men know that law. You know what I'm saying? We all know that man code. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we're dealing with right now.
It's just it then got way too catty, too left, bro.
Right.
It's as simple as this. If you got a problem with me, my nigga, I keep forgetting where we at. If you got a problem with me, you know what I'm saying? Just get at me.
Right.
I can find a way we can get in touch. We can get this behind the scenes. It ain't even got to be no spectacle.
Right.
Because to be honest with you, Tuck, since the veil is off and we keeping it funky, bro, this ain't even about no bread. This ain't no financial situation.
Right.
I hate to drop down on you. Tuck is very well off, everyone, just in case you was wondering.
that's why I got the 5K. You know what I'm saying?
But his day-to-day job, Tuck makes plenty money.
Right.
Plenty money. It's different. A lot of us, we get a bag off content, you know what I'm saying, because we work hard.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, personally, I don't know your life, but I'm just saying like that. But I don't think you're chasing content bag because you need it.
Right.
That's just me.
Right. Not at all.
I ain't probably in your financial business because that ain't my place.
I'm literally talking about quitting next year. I'm literally talking about quitting next year. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just don't think you putting nobody down because you're trying to, and we definitely not hating on nobody else's bag.
Right.
I don't got time for that. I want everybody to win.
Right.
Because I feel like if you great at what you do, you're gonna shine anyway.
Right.
Cream gonna rise to the top.
Right.
You don't got to put nay person down. If you good at what you do, you know what I'm saying? And like we gonna just keep it called a spade. My man is good at what he do as far as content creation.
Right.
He's not clever at it. He's not good at it. He's very good at it.
Right.
I don't think you had no problem with this content as far as like the fact outside of you getting brought up and you getting thrown into stuff.
Right.
I'm talking about the actual content creation. And we gonna just keep it funky.
Right.
But once you get that, the content piece of this leaves.
Right.
Now it's just man shit. Yo, why do you keep talking about me?
Right.
You feel me? And that's where we at right now.
Right.
You wouldn't even have to get to this if your name wasn't brought up.
Right.
I know that the Micah situation is contentious in the community. Ain't none of us happy.
Right.
I had a stream the other day. I cursed. I'm surprised that shit was monetized.
Right.
I cursed for like 2 hours straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just because I'm an emotional person. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
It is what it is. So I had to say my piece because I was at work when it was happening. And I was like, man, I want to at least speak my mind.
Right.
Everybody else got to.
Right.
You know, but during that situation, I guess emotions got to the point where it's like, I feel like it's this guy's fault.
Right.
And then your name got brought up.
Right.
And it's like, yo, that's a lot of power you heaping on my shoulders.
Right.
You feel me? Speaking for you.
Right.
I don't think you sat around and said, let me find a way to jack up Cowboys Nation and make Micah rebel against this. Micah's a grown man that makes his own decision.
Right.
Grown millionaire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we shouldn't tell billionaires what to do.
Right.
We shouldn't tell millionaires what to do.
Right.
Micah's a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Millions over.
Right.
He's going to make his own decisions. And I don't think he's going to let you direct him which way to go in that vein. And that vein that y'all ain't cool, I just don't think that's your relationship with him.
Right. And not at all.
You feel me?
Right.
So I just wanted to call in and just say this, man. Like, I wanted to say my piece. I don't know exactly what was said back and forth. If your wife got brought up, man, that shit is foul. And I think even he would know it's foul, but I don't know his moral compass.
Right.
But I'll say this. Bro, now that the shit is out there, you are too talented, my brother, to be focusing on this shit.
Oh, I know.
You just are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't, bro, I'm not, this ain't Kendrick and Drake. I'm not about to drag this shit. Like, every time I go online, I see another Kendrick or Drake person. It's been a year and a half almost.
Right.
And they still on it.
Right. No,
we're not about to do this, bro. The season about to start. I swear. Don't be asking me about this beef a month from now. Because I'm going to ignore you.
Right.
Right. And I'm sure Tuck will do the same because it ain't worth it.
Right. Right. The only let me pause you, Rome. The only thing I want to hear from either him or his subscribers or his followers or whatever is that he has the 5 bands and he's ready to go. Everything else falls on mute ears, right? Only thing I want to hear when I cut this stream off, the only thing I will respond to is if he has that 5 bands and he is ready to go talk football.
I don't think. What was the exact? If you don't mind me asking, what was the exact? I told you I missed the beginning. So what's the exact request
for me?
From yourself, yeah.
So
what you want him to do?
Well, because what happened was, I'm not sure if you caught on. He went live and he had someone was like, "Yeah, man, Tuck is gonna, Tuck is be riding for the real." He's like, "No, I'm calling out Tuck, right?" So then he started calling me vagina and all sorts of stuff. So that's where the response video kind of started from, right? But what I offered him, I was telling him that, okay, he is the fastest growing, the biggest YouTuber. He has the biggest followers according to him or whatever, right? Then, okay, cool. My offer to him, and y'all can tell him if y'all some of his subs, right, is I got $5,000 of cash on me right now. If he matches $5,000, we'll go to a neutral show. I'll even let him pick it, right? I'll even let him pick it. We will take on football-related questions, and we will go toe-to-toe and let the winner take off.
Yeah. I mean, that ain't even a disrespect. That's an actually respectful request considering what's been said.
Right.
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 You know what I'm saying? So
that's my offer.
Let's put all this bullshit to the side. Let's get to it.
Right. Because we can't get to it the other way because he tried that and we already kind of figured out that that's not his thing, right? So I tossed the other thing out, right? Because that's what he wants. He wants me to come on here and call him this and call him that, call him this. I did that to him directly on the phone and he folded, right? So I'm tossing that out the window. What I'm tossing right now is just from a content relations standpoint. From a content he threatened me never to come to Dallas, remember? And I went to Dallas that Friday and came back grade A. You know what I'm saying? So the other opportunity, since he's a content creator, the fastest growing, the biggest, right? The biggest subs, the biggest viewers or whatever, you should have 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, cool. You put up 5 bands. I put up 5 bands. We put in a neutral relationship or neutral whatever, right? Let them hold it. We'll go on, talk football. If you want it to be Cowboys related, we can do that. If you want to talk football in general, scheme, technique, film, whatever, you name it. I'll even let him pick because I want to make it fair for him, right? And then we'll let people judge and the winner takes off. If not, there's no response from me. There's no response from me.
This is my suggestion, bro.
Boss want to do it $50. Hell no, dog.
Boss trying to get this bread. That's my Now, my thing is this. If y'all don't gotta like each other. Y'all grown men.
Right.
So this ain't I'm not here to make y'all hug it out or become friends. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if y'all want to keep it like competitive wise, if we're going to keep this sports and since everyone has, tapped in to see what's going on, now that all the crazy shots have been put out, it ain't about y'all being friends. But if y'all want to talk ball or whatever type of way y'all can come up with it, y'all should just do it for the love of it. Because the bread thing might make it not happen.
But he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that, Rome, because when he was disrespecting Boss offered him to come on the show and it was going to be on Angry Show. Boss showed up on Angry Show to settle as men. He did not. Instead of showing up on that show, he ran to his own show.
You think the money will make it happen?
You got to, bro. I mean, but here's the thing. If we're talking,
I would say just do it for like you want to talk and let's just talk it. But I honestly, I forgot that happened.
Right. So he ran from Boss, right? He ran from Angry when Angry was going to be the neutral party. He ran, right? So for me, I'm not talking to an up and coming YouTuber, right? I'm talking to the fastest growing, the biggest, who does the most views. It's just $5,000, y'all. That should be light. That is 2 months of BetUS reads.
Bro, 5 bands ain't light for everybody. Chuck, I try to.
But if you are the fastest growing, biggest, you do the most views in the community, $5,000 should be light for you.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna let that be what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
So
because he does the numbers. So if we're talking numbers, because that's his thing to talk numbers, then I'm gonna talk numbers. Like you should be 5 bands. It's just 5 bands,
so you're
bro.
a financial advisor, so people don't know that's easy for you. I'm gonna leave it where.
But the 5 bands isn't even off of that money, right? The 5 bands is off of content, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we spent 5 bands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I spent 5 bands in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like Rome has seen me in my roulette winning. You know what I'm saying? He's seen what you know what I'm saying? You see my sports betting stuff behind the scenes. You see my investments. You see, but I'm talking just off of content alone, bro. You should have at least 5 bands.
That's why I don't talk that game, because I ain't getting it shaking like that.
So you should have 5 bands.
I mean, all right, but I ain't got it like that. But my thing is this: like I said, I ain't here to like. The name calling ain't gonna stop, bro.
Right.
This is like the trolls that come in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Once you got to the line where you done brought up somebody's wife, bro, it's already the line has been crossed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either I'm gonna get active and make sure that doesn't keep happening, or I'm gonna ignore you.
Right.
There's no in between, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna take the ignore route, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm 42.
Right.
And I don't think we got too much shit to lose. I don't think you about to go to Dallas and with the thing on your hip and drive around and look for somebody. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I think more so the most realistic thing for this to be ironed out is to just talk some ball if y'all want to, or you could just be like, you draw the line in the sand, bro. You stay over there, and I'm gonna stay over here. Right. Because if you both say that, if you look at it as a situation, let's just from that side, if it's like, yo, man, I don't even need to speak to you beneath me.
Right.
Then if you come up again, it's going to look contradictory. Like, yo, you said that you don't need to speak on that, man. Then leave it alone.
Right.
I know how you are. We can just move forward, bro.
Right.
We can just focus on football.
When I spoke to you on the phone about it, when I spoke to you on the phone about it, it was, hey, I'm going to leave it alone. We cool. I followed you on Twitter. You followed me on Twitter, and we was moving forward. Then you got that gas from Law. Then you felt comfortable to start shooting that tuck again. You know? So when I talked to you on the phone, we had deaded it. I followed you on Twitter. I even retweeted some of your stuff and some of your videos, even though I didn't watch them, right? I was past that. Then you get with Law, you started shooting again, right? And even when you disrespected me and Law, I passed your ear. And you got the message, obviously, because you deleted your whole channel and started a brand new one, or started brand new content, right? You deleted all your old videos. So you heard the message, you heard the warning shot when I said, hey, bro, just leave me out of this, right? But now the season's kind of kicking back in. You're getting excited. Your viewership probably get back up. You said, let me take another shot at Tuck. Well, then Tuck said, all right, cool. This time, let me aim them sights away from his eardrum and let me put it right between his fucking eyes, right? That's where we're at right now.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, once you got brought up, it's your right to respond.
Right, yeah.
This isn't you just didn't jump off the balcony out of nowhere. If you got brought up, then this is your response.
Right.
So you got to realize, bro, I've been, like, y'all know, when like, this is about fucking like 2 years ago, on Twitter, I thought, well, man, like, we got into a little interaction. I DM dude.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, what's good? You good?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I thought he was coming at me sideways on Twitter.
Right.
And part of the conversation, I'm not going to go read it. It's in there. I'm sure he still got it. He was like, nah, like, basically, we ironed it out. And I was like, yo, my fault for coming at you like that.
Right.
Because I didn't even know him like that.
Right.
But I didn't like the way it sounded. I thought it was like straight problems. And that's me. When it's problems, I'm not about to get on the world stage. And because I'd rather, like, because my thing is this: when it's real problems, I don't need to do a whole bunch of
go back and forth. Right. Right.
So I DM'd him like, yo, is it like this or not? And when he said it, you know what I'm saying, it's not, it's just this is how I feel. I apologize. Like, yo, my fault. I ain't know him. This is way before me being aware of how much, like, where his content was. I
Right.
just thought he was talking to me crazy.
Right.
And that was me. I just took it personal.
Right.
But I ain't got nothing to hide, so I just, like, after that, I just backed off, like, yo, let him do him.
Right. Mm-hmm.
There's been no sneak dissing, no hating, or nothing.
Right.
It's giants in this space.
Right.
So what I need to hate on? I got my own little shit going on. Where I'm
Right.
at.
Right.
But what you're talking about is completely different. I was just speaking for myself, from my
Right.
perspective.
Right.
What you're talking about is different. You was minding your business. I know you was tweeting back and forth with Mike and them.
Right.
But if you got brought up, this is the response. Like
Right.
I said, if you step on somebody's shoe, you don't know if you might have stepped on a killer shoe that just got out of prison,
Right.
or somebody that's humble.
Right.
You was chilling, he stepped on your shoe, you up the burner. It ain't that you was trying to be crazy. It's just like, yo, man, I wasn't in the mood.
Right. Right.
You just caught me on the wrong day.
Right.
But that's what happened. So that's why you should watch where you stepping.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So the response might be crazy to him, like, damn, all this, you doing a live stream and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know his end. I'll probably never have a conversation with him on the phone. I don't think I'm his cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine.
Right.
My point is, I understand how this got to this point. But if everybody
jealousy.
just minded their business, it could have been as simple as you didn't like the fact that I'm interacting with Mike and them. You could have just spoken on it from Mike's behalf.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But once he brought your name up, I can't fault you for, as a man, being like, because if I bring his name up today, he gonna shoot at me.
The same message we are delivering to him, Cowboys Nation, as a community, is the same message the players are delivering to Jerry. Bro, just stop the extra. You know what I'm saying? Just stop the extra, bro. Like, I get it. If you're going through back and forth negotiations with Micah, okay, cool. These things take time. And I think the deal will ultimately get done, but stop the extra. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the jazz. We don't need the Zeke who. We don't need all the extra. Just stop the extra, bro, and do the negotiations and get it done, right? Right? The same thing with him. He could have said, hey, man, I saw what he could have said, hey, man, I saw what Tuck said. You know what I'm saying? I kind of disagree. You know what I'm saying? I think the players could be getting bad advice. Move on. It didn't have to be vagina. It didn't have to be bitch ass this. It didn't have to be shut your goofy ass up. It didn't have to be all of that. You could have just said that, and I probably would never even watch the video. You know what I'm saying? And we would have been good. But
if it's like that, though, this is my thing. If it's like that, stand on it.
Stand on it. Stand on it, bro.
Stand on it. If that's how you feel about me, my nigga, stand on it.
Stand on it.
It is.
Either going to stand on the content.
We can handle it like that from there.
Either stand on it content-wise or take the other option, but the other option is not going to go in your favor. So just stand on it content-wise, bro.
That's what I'm not even talking about, like, I'm not talking about the gangster stuff, bro. We too old with too much to lose.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
Right.
If he wanted to do that, we wouldn't be on the phone. I wouldn't be on your screen. We'd be talking about this off the phone.
But see, here's the thing, Rome. But here's the thing, Rome. You have to check the temperature. And what do I mean by that? Because you kind of know. Let's say he was still rocking with Law, right? And I go to an event and Law wanted to have me at the draft show and he's there. Okay, well, AOC's at the draft show. I'm at the draft show. But last time I talked to him, he told me if I ever showed up to Dallas, I was going to get dealt with. So just from that moment, the temperature's already up. I can't be ha-ha cordial. So when I pull up to you, it's going to be like what it already is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, what is it? Do we have beef? Is it just you disagree with content? What is it? Let me know. Right. So then that way, if I ever bump into you, don't play victim. Because when you're talking about my family, my wife, and all my kids, it's already 10 on site. You know what I'm saying? It's already 10. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing, man. That's why I wish it wouldn't even got there, like, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really, that's the line of demarcation. That's where things go a little crazy. So,
right.
Because you don't got to like me, bro, on my content. Like, that's cool.
Cool, right.
You don't like me. You don't got to like me as a man or nothing. Like we ain't got to like each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But don't talk about my wife or kids, bro.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I won't talk about your wife or kids. We ain't gonna do that. Like, cause that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My thing is this though. Let's put a pin in it if you don't mind.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you finish your show.
All right, dog.
Because we could do this for hours.
All right, dog.
Now I want to just say this.
Go ahead.
Before I go, bro. This is my outside of the request, because I don't think that's gonna get fulfilled. I think that's just gonna sit there and fall on deaf ears. What do you want to do moving forward, bro? I'm rocking with what you want to do moving forward.
Oh, as far as this?
You want to just let this shit be where it is? And just
Oh
focus
yeah,
on the content?
this is the last time I'm addressing, bro. Like I'm not gonna, cause it's gonna be a response video. Blah, blah. We're not going back and forth. Right, tomorrow we're going back to football, and this weekend we're getting right back to film. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be a Kendrick when he drops one, I drop like no, I'm done. I'm donezo after that, right?
Hey, look,
you know what I'm saying?
Your boy, but I went, Drake subbed this and Drake and this a year later.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But bro said, let's give me a 5K. I'm done with it. I'm not responding to another thing from him. Right? He can do 30 videos. I'm not responding to him unless in one of those videos he said, you know what? Send the link. Let's do it. I got 5 bands right now too.
So that offer is on the table.
The offer's on the table. Offer's on the table.
I respect it.
Right. If he needs 3 to 4 months to study football and get right, I'll even be nice and give him that time. I'll let you. We can do it November. I'll be in Dallas for Thanksgiving. If you want to get right and study football and watch some films and study Okoye or some shit like that, so you can get your football knowledge up for Thanksgiving, I will give you the opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not ready. He's not ready now. He ain't ready now.
Sometimes people get confused and they don't know where things are going to go there from there. So I just wanted it to be definitive. Because we too grown, bro. I'm not focusing on no craziness. I'm not.
We're done.
I don't got no I don't got no ill will or no salt towards nobody in the community that don't got a problem with me.
Right.
You got a problem with me, and that's for anyone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hard to find.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I ain't hard to find. Trust me.
Right. Yeah.
But other than that, we can just move forward. You know what I'm saying? Wish everybody well in their content, because I don't have time to hate on your content when I'm focusing on mine.
I really don't
like that, man.
Right now it's not the time to focus on it. Like I said, I got sent numerous messages, and I wasn't even watching.
Back to school shopping. I got other shit to focus on. I ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying, beefing with somebody on a stream.
Stranger things, bro.
You know we got real life stuff to handle.
Facts, my dog.
So I'm going to probably, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to holler at you a little later, let you finish your show. I appreciate you for letting me come on and just speak my piece on it. Because whether we like it or not, all the people in the community is connected to this, because this is part of the community. It just is what it is.
Right.
We're gonna leave it where it's at whenever Tuck's finish, and then we're going to go forward.
Facts, my dog. I was actually going to be done until the boss said turn the phones on. So, all right, my dog. I said I was actually done with the boss said turn the phones on. So but I do think it's.
I got to go back and I do got to catch it from the beginning. Let you go delete it.
Oh no, we leaving this up, bro. We leaving this up because we do have the responsibility to our community to report there are false prophets out there, right? Whether you take my side, his side, but I think you have to know the story, bro, because he had the channel roam. He deleted all those videos. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to hide. So obviously he heard those warning shots I did from the last video, but he didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? But he thought he'd erased everything and deleted his Instagram, that he was going to be safe. We keep files around here, dog. You know what I'm saying? We keep files around here. So yeah. So all right, my dog. Well, hey man, appreciate you, man.
I was watching. Fantastic Four is a good movie, by the way. A little lighter note.
Yeah, Fantastic Four is fire, dog. Yeah.
It was fire. But I'm gonna catch up with you in a minute, bro. You do your thing. Appreciate you, and I'll talk to you in a second.
All right, my dog. Appreciate you, man.
All
right.
Goodbye.
All right, y'all, man. Well, I appreciate y'all. We were walking for what, like 4 hours, 4.5 hours? You know what I'm saying? DMV, bro. Oh man. All right. All I'm asking last time in closing, keep me out of it. Make your content, make a video, make 5 response videos. Continue, as Dre says, cosplay as a Cowboys content creator. All right. Continue to do all that. All right. I see you got a Cowboys polo now. That's nice. Right. But just keep me out of it, bro. I promise you guys, right? I will not mention his name from here moving forward. If I actually, I don't even know his name, right? AOCD, Dakota, I don't know what his name is this week, right? Whatever his name is this week, I will not mention him moving forward. But all of the vagina, bitch ass, goofiness, all that stuff, keep it. Keep it. Keep it, please, right? Because when I talk to you verbally, that tonality came down. I went to your city that Friday, right? So stop the tough talk. I get it. You're a Cowboys content creator and you do well. If you want to have a discussion football-wise, my offer still stands for 5,000 bands. Put it up, right? I'm a gambler. And then we can talk football. If not, leave me out of it, bro. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out of it. Just leave me out. He calling you a female, but he won't put his hands up. That was what's crazy. Hands or bands, whatever you want to put up, put it up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Put it up, dog. But we shouldn't have to go there over a difference of agreement in football. It shouldn't even have to go there. I don't have to go there. But if you want to go there, we could go there. Like we could go there for real. You know what I'm saying? We could go all the way there if you want to go there for real. But it shouldn't even have to be that over some football disagreements. Right? Right. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long, man. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Like the content, share the content. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I didn't plan on even going this long, right? But Ball said turn the phones on. So I turned the phones on, right? But overall, like I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm just asking for respect. Even with you guys, I disagree with you guys all the time in the chat, but we do it with respect. This is how this community was built, off of respect, love, and passion for the Dallas Cowboys, and I will always maintain it that way unless provoked, right? So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're going to go live tomorrow. I think they have practice tomorrow. We're getting ready for the scrimmage versus the Rams, and then we're getting to the Rams game on Saturday, right? So we're getting there to real football conversations. Hopefully this mic thing can blow over, pause if you want to, and we can get back to football, man. So I appreciate you all. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and as the great Will Smith says, keep my name out your mouth. Peace.